Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. Here we are. It is May 16th, 2025. Hope everybody is doing well and is all geared up and ready to go for what is going to be a box office night of Yankee baseball. Of course, we all know the deal. It's been highly speculated upon, highly hyped up, and rightfully so. It is the official return of Juan Soto to the Bronx. Now, for obvious reasons, this is a big deal. Now, really quick, I want to address, I was discussing for a long time in the watch parties that I was planning on being at this game. Really quick, long story short, if I'm at the game, Yanks Ave kind of goes down under, you know what I'm saying? So this is the way to be. This is where we're at, and that's at home, doing these watch parties, covering the game for Yanks Ave, and just being able to consume everything from more so a third-person point of view rather than being in the ballpark. Although, might try to get at the stadium tomorrow. Who cares about any of that, though? It's a big night, chat. And listen, I like to watch sports a certain way. And that's from like I don't want to say a cinematic lens, because that makes it sound like I was a film student. I wasn't. I didn't go to college. But tonight's game, the return of Soto, it's movie-like stuff. I mean, listen, I obviously hate the dude. I can't stand him. And I wish I was at the ballpark tonight to make sure he's as miserable and uncomfortable as possible. And I pray to God everybody who is there ensures that that is the case. I have little doubt that is going to be the case, though. This is going to be the loudest, most egregious, most uncomfortable atmosphere for an opposing player I think the new Yankee Stadium has ever seen. And I'm so pumped for it because this, to me, is what sports is all about. This is a box office game that we're about to witness tonight. Now, a lot of times you can overhype things, and as soon as the first inning, you could be feeling like, oh, shit, all that for this? Well, I'm not even feeling that way because we got Carlos Rodon on the bump, and he's been throwing the ball damn well. This is the day I've looked forward to, I guess you can say, for a long time, because it's been about 6 months since he signed with the Mets. This is our biggest game of the year so far, chat. And, kudos to the Mets, because this is what they wanted. They wanted the rivalry to be legit. And, to be honest, I thought I would hate the Mets themselves a lot more than I actually do at this point. The Mets are one thing they can do as well as they want. Good luck to them, obviously not in this series. But the Mets, in a way, and this isn't a knock on them because they're a damn good team. Like, I'm not going to insult them. They got everything they need. They're in first place. Good for them. The Mets are their own thing. Juan Soto is the target tonight. And I pray to God, and I have little doubt in my fellow Yankee fan brethren, whoever's there. And that's why I was posting all day long on my story. But I put one out about 20 minutes ago saying, yo, make it hell. That's been my line. Not my line. People have said that before. But in regards to this situation, that's all I could be thinking of or putting out there is make it hell for Juan Soto. And it sounds so obvious, but I really, really emphasize that point because we know by default it's going to be not an ideal atmosphere for him. But the way he handles things, he'll smile. He'll probably try to play it off like, oh, good to see you guys again. Like, we're just having a good time. Like, no, this is not a joke. And the reason I sound so serious when I talk about all this stuff, and I want to get ahead of this now because I know there's going to be people that come in here, like Mets fans or whatever, which I completely welcome, by the way. Like, I actually hope that is the case. Like, this is going to be a fun night of sports. And let's go Knicks, by the way. I believe they're starting at, 8? It's sports, and I've discussed it before. So by default, it's not that serious. Like, I don't want Juan Soto killed. I don't want Juan Soto to be assaulted. Because I'm on camera, and I wouldn't say that. That would get me in trouble. No, I don't want that. It's sports, so it's all confined within this world that we live in, which is, by default, not that serious. So I'm going to take it to the max degree. I hate this motherfucker. I do. I can't stand him. He chose not to be a Yankee, and the reception for that should be the loudest the new stadium has ever heard. And I anticipate that it will be. But again, there's going to be points where I think even early on, because he's in right field tonight. Whew, I'm fucking hyped up, Chad. It's almost turning into nerves. This is, and again, this is what the Mets wanted. So, they're probably happy with this. And word up, that's fine. This is good for baseball. This is the most, maybe besides the 2018 Red Sox series, probably the most hyped I've ever been for a regular season game in May. This feels like playoffs in May. It does. Soto is going to be smiling early on and try to play it off like a joke. Now, I know people that are in the stadium are not watching a Yankees Avenue watch party right now, but this is my thought or my hope going into the game is that people make sure that he knows it's not a joke and that we hate this motherfucker. And that's truly how I feel. Some people will say, like, he was only with you for 1 year. I don't care. He chose not to be a New York Yankee. That does not happen. And the instant response to that would be, oh, classic high and mighty Yankee fan acting all salty. You're damn right. Juan Soto did something that we never have seen before, and he left, and that is leaving the New York Yankees. Yes, I know it was only for 1 year, but he chose the money. He chose his ego. And whether or not he's satisfied with his decision or not, he made his bed. He has to live with it, and I want him to feel every single ounce of possible regret this weekend at Yankee Stadium. We have a night game tonight, obviously. First pitch is in about 20 minutes, which I want to do this pregame pretty quick. We'll go through lineups. We'll go through starting pitching matchups and all that, but I want to make sure I catch a little bit. Like, I want to be locked in, ready to go come the start of the Yes broadcast at 7 o'clock. So we'll go through all that stuff, but it's obviously about Juan Soto tonight and that he's back with the Yankees. And I already saw him being somewhat buddy-buddy with a lot of guys early on in BP, which fucking drives me crazy. I know the way Judge handles things, and I love him to death. I wish, because, it's already been asked in the New York Post, and he's doing the Yankee thing, taking the high road, saying, great player, blah, blah, blah. And it's fine. I really want to see as little as possible of camaraderie between the New York Yankees and Juan Soto this weekend. And I know we're going to see it, but I don't want to see it. I want it to be relentless hate, obnoxious hate, never-ending hate. And that is how I feel. And again, for those that might be new around here, thinking, this dude's a fucking psychopath. One, yes, you're correct. Two, it's sports. This is awesome. Awesome. And I don't know if I played the clip, but you guys know how I like to relate everything back to Star Wars, and this goes to the whole thing of sports is cinema. It's the closest thing you can get to a comic book, to a Star Wars film in real life. I'll play the clip now, but this is from the Kenobi show, and I think about this with Juan Soto. I mean, again, you made your bed, you have to live in it. You're a Met for the rest of your life, and for all I know, maybe he's satisfied with that decision. But it was his decision, and he chose this, and I want him to be feeling every single ounce of regret every minute of tonight, of tomorrow afternoon, and Sunday Night Baseball. This is from the Kenobi show. Imagine Juan Soto as Darth Vader, Judge as Obi-Wan.
You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did.
And I love it. I love it. Because trust me, I was tweaking when obviously he left. And at the time, I wanted him back bad. And I say at the time because, we're in a good spot right now. And that's not me being biased. A lot of people within baseball that are biased would even agree with that. The Yankees are a better team this year than they were last year. And obviously, if you were to throw Juan Soto onto this squad, we'd be even better. But we know the deal. If we were to have signed Juan Soto, which I wanted very badly at the time, we don't get Max Fried. Probably don't get... this isn't the guy that I bring up, but he's hitting well lately, Cody Bellinger. The overall depth of the lineup, the depth of the team is the way it is because Juan Soto walked. Now, that's another conversation, too, of the Yankees are fucking cheap, and that's whatever. But in regards to the Juan Soto negotiations, they were not cheap. They offered him $765 million, and he opted to go to the New York Mets for what is ultimately going to be a total of over $800 million. And I don't care what the reports say about he wanted to be a Yankee, and I heard recently that, and from a very good source, that Scott Boras wanted him to be a Yankee. And we all know the deal. Come halfway through that Saturday where he did depart, or Sunday, whatever it was looking good for us. And then, from what I heard, the Mets reached out to his family, and that's ultimately what swayed his decision. Whatever the reason may be, and whether or not he regrets it now, or he will later, or he regretted it the day after. I don't care. He signed that contract. And the reception I anticipate he gets tonight is exactly what you deserve when you choose not to be a New York Yankee. And I'm going to enjoy tonight, chat. I'm going to enjoy tonight. And part of this is a disclaimer because there's going to be so many points where it sounds like I'm a fucking lunatic. I don't got to explain this to the regulars that are in here. You guys know how I am. But for anyone being newer around here and, hasn't been around these watch parties, I anticipate we'll have a bigger crowd. This is what I consider sports to be all about. Anakin versus Obi-Wan shit. And that's Soto versus Judge. Soto returning to the Bronx. And we should give this motherfucker hell. I'll tell you right now, chat, we'll get into the lineup again. The pregame is mostly here about Soto, and I want to be locked in by 7 o'clock, the start of the yes broadcast, so we'll get to it in just a moment. We're going to have ourselves a time tonight, yo. This is the most hyped I've been for a regular season game in a long time. A long time. And I'm curious to see how it's all going to play out. And Soto is batting second tonight. He had the day off both the Yankees and Mets were off yesterday. Mets gave him the day off in the series finale against, who was it? I forget, whatever. And that tells me this is a big deal for him, too. Now, not that Soto requested the day off in the series finale against whoever the Mets were playing on Wednesday, but the Mets know this is a big deal. And he hasn't been... Listen, by default, Soto's going to be great. And that's what he's been. I mean, he's a 139 WRC+, and that is his floor. Juan Soto is going to finish with stats way better than this. That's not what it's about. We know Juan Soto's a great player. So, and I was saying this weeks ago when there was other Soto controversy about when he discussed that Judge, he doesn't have the best hitter in baseball hitting behind him anymore and whatever. I was telling Mets fans while roasting Soto because it was music to my ears that he might regret his decision. And my personal opinion, I think he definitely does. But what I told Mets fans then, I'll tell them now, Soto is going to be good. Soto is great. But he chose not to be a Yankee. And I know he was with us for just 1 year. I don't care. I don't care. He chose money over legacy. And that is, to me, one of the most despicable things you could do as an athlete. And that's the way I felt when I was 10 years old. That's the way I feel right now at 24. He chose to take off the pinstripes. And I hope every second of this series he's wondering what could have been. And there's no going back. There's no going back. And again, I'm a Yankee fan. I am biased. I take pride in being biased. If you're a Mets fan or anybody else, you could be saying he's just fine where he's at. And maybe he is. No matter what, he's rich. Although that's not the reason to assume he's satisfied. A lot of people are rich and they end up fucking, see you later. Call me a hater, please. That's exactly what I am. I am a fucking hater, chat. And I hope this MFer is miserable this weekend, for the rest of this year, for the next 15 years, for the rest of his life. And that's sports. And that's why we're here. It's awesome. It's awesome. So while it all stems from hate, it does. It's a hate I enjoy feeling. Because it's not, I don't want to say it's real life hate, because I've been thinking about this shit all day. But I hope he's happy. And that's metaphorically speaking. I do not hope he's happy, as I just mentioned. But we're going to have ourselves a time tonight, chat. Friday Night Baseball, Subway Series begins. It's rivalry weekend for all of MLB, but this is the main show in town, or main show in the country. The rest of the rivalries are like Guardians, Reds. Okay, and listen, Mets, Yankees, before this year, not a rivalry. Now it is. And just because of the one or the 3 or 4 at-bats we'll get from Soto tonight, because he's all I care about. When it comes to the Mets, I hope they fucking run away with the National League. With all due respect, I would sign up in a heartbeat for a World Series matchup with the Mets rather than the Dodgers. So, by all means, run away with the NL. I hope you do. But this MFer right here, I hope he's miserable. And the environment tonight is gonna be miserable. That's assumed, that's known. It's more so a matter of how miserable is it gonna be? How uncomfortable are they gonna make it for Juan Soto? I wanted to be there, but duty calls. And this is really where I want to be. Even Yanks have a side. I like to watch. I was saying all day, if I could clone my body, put myself in Yankee Stadium, word. But I do like to consume the game through TV and to be here with you guys watching. And obviously, I want to cover the game for Yanks. Because when I'm at the stadium, it's kind of like you take the night off and I turn into a zoo animal, which I'm going to be tonight. I'm definitely going to crack open a few water birds, maybe a couple surf sides. It is Friday Night Baseball, Subway Series. And this is going to be box office, Chad. This is going to be box office. So you guys know how I feel. And I'm sure I summed it all up there in that 10 to 15 minute little open, if you will. But with that in mind, we'll get into it as he comes up to bat, which is in like fucking 10 minutes, Joe. So we got to get through this, chat. And speaking of chat, it is great to see you guys. Great to see you guys. And actually, I want to discuss a quick piece of news before we get to the lineup and all that. But this was a surprise today, and this is awesome. Jonathan Loaisiga activated off the injured list, and Tyler Matzik has a corresponding move designated for Simon. Surprised only with how soon it was, or unless I was totally out of loop, which is typically not the case. But of course, it's been a weird week for me. This, when I saw the notification, I was like, "Yo, word today, Loaisiga's back," and yes, he is. Let me pull up his stat page really quick. But for those who might be a newer fan around here, I mean, you may not be all that familiar with Loaisiga in his prime. And you look back to, for those who do remember, 2022, he was the best reliever in baseball, literally, if you go by WAR. And his bread and butter was that sinker, nasty slider, but mainly the sinker and his ability to get balls on the ground. Loaisiga at full health is a dominant reliever, and a reliever that can go multiple innings. So getting him back, not for the Mets series, I mean, that's an added cherry on top, but regardless, is a huge boost for this bullpen. And of course, we'll also get Jake Cousins back at some point as well. In regards to the starting rotation, Luis Heel will be returning about probably around a month from now. And speaking of returning, Jazz Chisholm said today that he thinks he's going to be back in a week and a half. That's not going to happen. Even Boone said so. Like, that's very optimistic. But if that's even what he's thinking right now, that kind of lines up more so with when you saw the injury. Like, you didn't think it was that high grade of an oblique strain, which is what came out with the MRI, that it was pretty serious, and that entails like a 4 to 6 week recovery. He got hurt, first week in May? So even if he's back last week in May, like, say, I don't know, just for argument's sake, May 30th, that would be a very soon return for Jazz Chisholm. But forget all that. That's in the future. But for now, Loaisiga's back, Matzik DFA'd, and only adds to the hype about this team, which, let's get to the standings really quick. They're 25-18. They just took they took 2 out of 3 against the Seattle Mariners, and that's back-to-back. Well, they beat the A's, and the A's have been decent this year, but, you don't put them in the same level as you do the Mariners, whose offense has been very surprising, along with their pitching staff that, come long term, is going to be one of the best in the American League. And then the series against the Padres, they took 2 out of 3 from. That was awesome as well. The Yankees are winning series again, and they're winning series against good teams. And that has them at 25-18, a 4-game lead in the American League East. And yeah, the East is awful. The American League, for the most part, is awful, but it doesn't mean nothing. I mean, unless we're a fan base that celebrates getting to the World Series, which I certainly do not do. What does that get us? All right, into the World Series? If you don't win it, nobody gives a shit. And that's part of the point on Soto, too. I'm so sick of hearing people mention, like, oh, Soto got you the World Series last year, be grateful. First of all, die. Second of all, bro, the 2023 Yankees are getting through last year's American League. And Soto did his part. Soto was awesome. Soto was great. But he's dead to me. And I like that feeling. I do. Call me a fucking hater, and you be correct. Lineup for tonight: Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Dominguez, Volpe, Wells, Peraza, Bibas. Now, of course, you'll notice no Ben Rice, and same deal, day off roulette. Which one of the outfielders / Rice is going to be set down? And tonight, of course, it is Rice. And won't get into the whole same spiel that we always get into, that all these guys got to play. Jason obviously has to play. He's been tearing the cover off the ball in May. This is the RBI double he had. This was a really satisfying game, by the way. We weren't live for it, but just a nice victory. I don't want to get too much into it because it was a couple days ago, and we're on Yankees-Mets tonight. That is the story. But just to talk about this sequence right here, Volpe had the double, and then Jason drove him in. But anyways, you see the stats in May. He's at a 166 WRC plus, slugging over 600, majority from that 3-homer game in Oakland, or Sacramento rather. But anyways, Dominguez has to play. Bellinger has to play as well. He's raking in May, and he's a reputable player with a track record that requires at-bats, and you see he's getting at-bats and he's producing. Rice is on the bench. There's going to be one guy a day that I'm, for the most part, like, not pleased with not playing. But reminder, what happened on Wednesday. Goldschmidt didn't start, ended up pinch hitting. I mean, more often than not, the guy who's not playing, one of Jason, Grisham, Rice, Goldschmidt, is going to end up pinch hitting. And even if that's, in this case, Ben Rice, working a 8th inning walk in a big spot, getting on base in a pinch hit spot, like that's huge. So while we're not seeing Ben Rice start the game, we will see him in all likelihood later on if we need him. And that's just the way it works. I mean, with the emergence of Trent Grisham, and that's another thing tonight. I'm really hoping we hear those chants of "We want Grisham." which for those out of the loop, maybe last year in the series against the Dodgers in June. Oh, voice crack. The series against the Dodgers last June, Juan Soto wasn't playing. He was hurt, and he was technically available off the bench, and Yankee fans were tweaking why isn't Soto playing, and while Grisham was up at bat at the time, his replacement or backup, Yankee Stadium was chanting "We want Soto" while Grisham was up, and Grisham ends up hitting a big home run against the Dodgers, a 2-run shot, which was a bomb, and then his next at bat they were chanting "We want Grisham," and from what I hear, that's the plan tonight for one of the chants that's going to go down. Just be ready. I know you're all ready. I know you all are ready. It's going to be loud, dude. It's going to be intense. It's going to be nuts. But as for the team itself, they're playing well. They're playing well. And speaking of playing well, pitching well, Carlos Rodon has been money. I know his last time out wasn't great. That was the game that I wasn't around for due to life circumstances. But 4-run game. He gave it 4 runs, but he still struck out 10. And from what I heard from you guys, he looked pretty damn good. It was just kind of a weird inning. But overall, he's been terrific. 9 starts, 3.29 ERA, whip below 1, 67 Ks and 54 and 2/3 innings pitched. I mean, this is no doubt about it the best Rodon has looked as a Yankee. And when it comes to the pitching matchups for this series, we're in a great spot. We got Rodon today, Schmidt tomorrow, which Schmidt's not to the level of Rodon, and then Sunday's starter is Max Fried. But our 3 best starters are going against the Mets. And whether it be the hype of the series or, oh, God, I'm seeing him on the Yes broadcast. I want to punch him in the fucking face. Dude, oh, God, I'm going to puke when I see Judge and him interact, which I already know is going to happen, but, shit happens. Oh, the stadium looks great already. Rodon, Clark, Fried, our starters for this series. We're in a great spot, rotation-wise. The lineup has been hitting. I know it was kind of a weird series in Seattle, but, don't ignore the fact they're first in runs scored, they're first in home runs, they're first in OPS, first in WRC+. They might be second in runs scored, actually, now that I mention it. But both teams are playing well. First place in each division. The Mets, in their case, are a couple games ahead of the Yankees. Who cares? Different leagues, doesn't matter. But the Mets rotation, speaking of pitching, has been good too. We're facing Tyler McGill, who has been solid for them. Every starter that we're facing this weekend has been solid for the Mets, more than solid. We're also facing David Peterson. I believe that's on Sunday. He's been good. And then tomorrow, it's slipping my mind. But remind me in the chat who we're facing tomorrow for the Mets. But he's been good too. I saw his stats, and it's a sub 3. I think it's Griffin Canning. I think it's Griffin Canning for the Mets. But regardless, tonight, Rodon on the bump for the Yanks. For the Mets, it will be Tyler McGill, as I mentioned. He's been good. So Soto aside. Not Soto aside, but hate towards Soto aside. This is the best place the Subway Series has been in a long time. And not so much in terms of record entering play, because, 2022, I think when they face each other, they're both best record in their respective leagues. But in terms of, aspirations, expectations, it really comes down to the Mets, and credit to them for this, shout out to them for this, and Soto's a big part of it. They're in a different spot. The Mets have aura now. They do. And that only gets me more excited. I like good baseball. And we haven't had a Red Sox series yet this year, but I get the same way for those series and any big time, not to be all Stephen A. Smith and keep mentioning box office, which is who I get that term from, but it does apply here. This is box office stuff that we're getting tonight. Yankees, Mets. The main thing being Juan Soto's return to the Bronx. So, Mets lineup. I don't know if we mentioned this, but Lindor, Soto, Alonso, Vientos, Nimmo, Marte, Alvarez, Acuna, Taylor. You see the WRC pluses. Don't want to, put all the stock in the world into that. I would say our lineup is better than what the Mets have, and their bullpen has been faltering as of late. It's just two good teams going at each other. That's like the standard. We know that. And that's the same deal against Seattle, same deal against the Padres, and we happen to take 2 out of 3 against them. The Yankees are going to lose series. They're going to win series. They're going to win series against good teams. They're going to lose series against bad teams. It's baseball. So outside of Soto, we kind of are just watching ball. Soto has not been clutch with runners in scoring position this year. And in big spots, he has not been clutch. So I'm curious to see, really with this first at-bat, how things go. But pressure's going to be packed. And in fairness to him, track record-wise, he thrives in those situations. This year he has not, but now he's back in the Bronx in a place where, things went well for him. He was awesome last year. And again, I don't give a shit that he got us the World Series. We didn't win. And again, any fucking Yankee team, I really, that's another thing I was telling myself, I'm not going to be cursing up a storm tonight for no reason. When it's necessary, I will. But any team from the Judge era is getting through the American League last year. We know that. So, don't fucking act like I should be getting my hands and knees blowing Juan Soto for getting us to the World Series, which, again, all comes down to, we didn't win. Ultimately, we could have gotten bounced in the LDS, and I feel just the same as I do now about last year. It was a failure. And Soto was great. That's not even a knock on Soto, but, people that act like I should be fucking blowing the dude for it, we got to wrap this up, though, chat. It's 7:05. I said I wanted to be ready and locked in by 7 o'clock. I think we have one more commercial break. Really quick, if you could drop a like on the stream, that helps out a great deal. We'll be kicking it for the whole night, obviously. If you're new around here, we do these watch parties. I can't keep saying every single game, although that's technically the plan. It's been a weird time in my life. But no, we'll be live for at least one more game this weekend. I do got to go back home because I want to watch one of these games with my dad. But we do these watch parties all the time. So if you're new around here, welcome. Subscribe if you are new. We will have game highlights for every Yankees win, as well as coverage on Yankees Avenue on Instagram and Facebook, all that, as usual. The majority of you guys already know this. But I just want to say, it's good to be here. Good to see you guys, chat. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys a lot. And again, I was going to go to the game tonight, but it's better off. What are we fucking wearing on the hat, dude? Okay, you know what? I take that back. I think it is Military Appreciation Day. Fuck. God bless the USA and God bless our veterans. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sorry. I thought it was a fucking... As long as it's not some stupid, I don't know, Make-A-Wish Foundation hat or some stupid shit like that. Which the Make-A-Wish Foundation isn't even stupid, so what am I saying? Oh, man. Thank freaking goodness Yanks Ave is an independent media source, Jack, because if not, I would be screwed. What am I saying right now? Who gives a shit? All right, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to leave the lineup up right there. It's time to get hyped, yo. Grab a drink of your choice. I got to go start my screen recording over there. I'll be right back. 1 second. Oh, shit. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Lindor will lead off. Now look at the Mets lineup. Let me try to get the box score in here really quick before we fucking get going. Let me crank this shit up.
Accessibility short.
No accessibility. Sorry, I'm not going to start tweaking.
Use the tab key to...
There we go. Alrighty, one more time, if you guys could, if you don't mind, drop like on the stream. Dude, it's weird, I keep wanting to say, I'm nervous, and I am, but I think it's more so just, all-day adrenaline turning into nerves. I don't know, because in terms of, the actual game, I'm not nervous, but, Soto's at-bats, I am. I don't want him to go deep in his first at-bat, and I feel good about Rodon being the one facing him right off the bat. Sorry, 1 sec. I want to get the box score in here, and then I'll get back to it. But as always, predictions in the chat. Go ahead and drop score predictions, Carlos Rodon predictions, Juan Soto predictions, whatever you're feeling for tonight's game. It could be the most random thing of all time. Drop it in the chat. Make sure to keep the vibes, pretty solid tonight. Nothing too weird. But I don't know. All right, yo, I think we're good to go. Give me a moment here to get the box score right. But Soto is due up. What is he batting second? Yeah. So I might be fixing this while Lindor's up, but we'll be good by Soto. Let's do it, chat. Here we go. Subway Series 2025, baby. Hope you all have had a great Friday, a great week. And as we always say, even if you didn't, yo, it's over now. All you got to do, only responsibility for us is to kick back and watch some baseball, baby. Which I think is what all of us do best. So kick back, relax, or if you're not in the kicking back and relax mood because of hype, I understand. I'm kind of in the same way if you can't tell. But whatever you got to do to enjoy tonight's game, let's do it, yo. That's what it's all about. Oh my God, yeah. Let's go. We got K back in the booth. Box score is almost set up. I think I'm gonna be good by the time Rodon throws a pitch. You're damn right, baby. Let's do it. Hopefully, or let me know in the chat. I assume Morgan would have texted me if the audio was fucked up, but let me know if everything's good. Box score should be good. Audio is good. And we're chilling, baby. Subway Series 2025. Here we go. Soto due up second. Or should I say snake-ass motherfucker due up second. And here we go. First pitch is a called strike. And we are underway. By the way, I don't do play-by-play. We just watch if you're new around here. I know we'll have a lot of new viewers. But here we go. Strike 2. The box score's ahead of my fucking... Alright, box score's like a second ahead of the actual feed, but we're all good. We good, chat? I'm gonna pull you guys up in just a second. I need to watch this first inning by my lonesome. Ground ball left side, slow roller. Peraza, couple steps over to first, easy, bang. Attaboy, good throw. Yeah, keep smiling, bitch. Don't fucking interact with them, Wells. Don't interact with them. No! Stop! You fucking worthless piece of shit. Don't fucking tip your hat, you bitch! Oh my God, chat, calm down. Calm down. You fucking worthless fuck. Fuck you, bitch. I can't believe you just tipped this cap. This motherfucker's got balls. Rodon. Give me something, baby. Look at this fucking piece of shit. Strike. Come on, Blue. Oh, we're doing that, huh? Okay. Okay. Look at this bum. Again, I don't want to be like crashing out unnecessarily. I don't want to be that fucking guy. But obviously, you know. Let's go, Rodon. Come on. See, even that lady holding her sign, God bless her. Like, I don't even want you smiling when you hold that sign. This is not a joke. Let's go. His stance looks weird. First of all, he's fat. We know that. That's been established. He's put on a few pounds. Good lord. Rodon, I need you to not just walk Soto, dude. Dude, a first AB walk would suck. Just because it might calm him down a little bit. Rodon, fire fastball down the middle. He ain't swinging 3-0. Let's go, chat. I hate being all hostile, but I think the time's called for it. Attaboy. 3-1.
It looks so easy. Lindor, strike 1, strike 2, and then a good changeup, and then he was like overthrowing. As a pitcher, I mean,
let's go, Rodon. Come on.
You want to probably try to do too much.
I'm going to pull a breaking ball in. Come on, man. Fuck you, Soto. I don't want this to be some laughing matter, dude. Like, isn't some, like, grand reunion from, like, a fucking high school graduating class 10 years ago. Like, no. Goldie, can you be a fucking... you have no relation to this motherfucker? Don't talk to him. Let's go, Rodon. And here's Pete Alonso, whom I respect, by the way. Let's go, chat. So yeah, Soto, first PA plate appearance, walk. Now we just make sure we get us any scores. What are we drinking tonight, chat? What are we drinking?
He's ready to go this year.
I'm doing a couple Surfsides, a couple Waterbirds. Let's go, Rodon. Oh my God, did they pick him off? Oh my God, what a fucking disgrace.
He was off the first base by so much, and Rodon hesitated to throw to Goldschmidt. Well, Rodon did not.
Rodon, I need you to just pitch.
Right there, he's picked off, and he just didn't know. And by Wells is order to get over there.
I thought that was maybe like a yips thing or something. Like he just was not looking at him, I guess. Soto looks awful, dude. He really put on a few pounds. I'm not even being biased. He really did. Some weight was added this offseason. Rodon, let's go, baby. I love you.
Kind of change the way you go about getting Alonso out now. First base open. Now Soto's at second.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm very unsettled right now. Like,
Goldschmidt, a leader.
I don't feel like I'm watching the game yet. I need this to be a scoreless inning. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm worried about with Rodon, is that he's thinking a little bit too much.
Well, we've seen it already. This is just a little different atmosphere than your regular game, and you do have star power.
What are they saying?
It's not Judge and Joe.
I'm going to pull you guys up in a second. Only thing is, too, my box score is a little bit ahead of my feed.
You might be watching.
So I don't want to pull the chat really until the mid-inning.
In October. That'd be every dream in New York.
2-1 on Alonso. God, I really want Rodon to get out of this, obviously, but please.
Soto leads off second.
You got to be careful with Alonso. He's been nuts this year. Yep. 2-2. Let's go, chat.
It's 2-2.
Young Morgan, if you're in here, can you just shoot me a text about how audio?
Well, there's a four-seamer.
Oh, shit. Just a heads up. You got hella super chats pregame. Holy fuck. First of all, shout out Morgan for letting me know that. I will make sure I get to every super chat in this next half inning. I promise. I promise. Thank you so much, Morgan, for letting me know. And thank you guys for sending those in. I promise I will get to those. Don't worry, I'm not one of those dickheads that just like sees a super chat and it's like, oh, thanks. Like, no, we will get to that, I assure you. I got to lock in on this first inning.
Both teams wearing camouflage hats. It's Armed Forces Weekend.
Word, it is Armed Forces Weekend. God bless America. God bless our troops. Did not mean to criticize them wearing a different hat earlier. Well, I guess I technically did, but I take it back. Line to left field. Yeah! Let's go! What a play by Peraza! Fuck yes!
Well, you can't complain about Peraza and his defense. I mean,
Damn right. Dude, we always talk about it, and this goes without saying, but like, MF can't hit for shit. I should say for shit, but he can't hit.
Great play to see Peraza and his defense.
He can pick it at third base. There's no doubt about that. Attaboy. That's a big catch. Let's go, chat. And Morgan, audio's good. Thanks, Morgan.
Above average in the minor leagues, and he showed
Alright, I'm going to post it on Yanks Ave real quick. I was probably going to post something about Soto's first AB, but I'm not going to post a walk, so whatever. I'll post him fucking tearing his ACL. I don't know. Kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding at all. Would a Twitter repost that? I'm kidding.
huge lead at second base.
What a play by Peraza. Bang. Oh, dude, this is going to be some record time posting. The least concern of mine, but... Yeah, loud! Oh my god, it's so loud, chat! Oh, baby. And if you can't hear, it's the F1 Soto chants that are loud as hell. Let's go. Let's go, Rodon. 0-2 on Vientos, who struggled this year, at least early on. He has been picking it up as of late. He's above a league average WRC plus now. 0-2. Come on, Rodon. Ground ball right side. Let's see. Goldie's got it over to first. And a scoreless. Not 1-2-3, but he does walk. He walks Soto, but it gets around that. And a scoreless first for Rodon. Let's go. Bang. Attaboy. Are they not?
Deciding to stay with you here between the first.
Let me pull the chat.
The first and the bottom of the first, because you heard the reception.
They're not going to break.
Came up to bat. That's going to be interesting to see. You can see right now he's going to see a lot of backs.
Yo, word. Shout out to Yes.
What the reception will be out and right.
They're staying on the field. They're not going to break.
He certainly did.
And they're going to have the broadcast up while he goes out to right field.
So much love from the first game.
Oh, yo, we got 380 people here. Let's go, yo. Let's go. I appreciate you guys so much. Let me make sure I take care of these super chats. But I also want to make sure I don't miss. Oh, damn, you guys went crazy. Holy shit. Yo. We'll make sure we don't miss anything from Soto. But shout out Chris the Flash sends in a super chat. Day one, bro. Always support. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you, bro. So much. Thank you. My guy, Cam. Hope you got an A on that shit, bro. Me and Cam did a little thing for his college project a week ago. Sends in a $5 super chat. Let's send him a message tonight. Go Yanks, baby. Hype me up, Dan. Let's go. William, Chris with a $10 super chat. William is currently with the Navy, actually. I believe it's the Navy, right, William? Shout out to you, brother. Sends in a $10 super chat. Hell yeah, Dan. This game is going to be streaming my barracks in a few. It's going to be hype. What do you predict Soto do tonight, and what do you predict Grisham do tonight? Grisham is going to go deep. Soto, I pray to God there's a strikeout. Let's see. I gotta watch this. We'll pick it back. I'm sorry. I'm talking a million miles a minute right now. I'm just so hyped. Let's go. Give him hell. Give him fucking hell. No! No, dude! Don't you fucking salute us, bro! Don't you salute us, you worthless piece of fucking shit! Oh my god, David Phillips sending a $50 super chat. David, you're fucking insane. Thank you so much, dude. Please don't ever send me that much money again. But holy crap, you're insane. Thank you so much, dude. And here's Grisham. David says, hey Dan, it's Friday night game time. Thanks for the stream. I'm chilling with the T-Bone and some truly tasty vibes. Let's go, chat. Bro, I appreciate you so much, dude. You know what? I'm going to pull the chat. I don't want to gloss over these super chats because you guys are insane. I want to give them the proper attention. So I'm going to pull this back up in just a moment. But stop smiling, bitch. We don't like you. Dude, give him hell. Stop smiling. Let's go. I'm not roasting anybody in the crowd. Because I'm not there. I'm not there. I can't be like, yo, go fucking tell him to kill himself when I'm sitting in my fucking bedroom. I just don't want it to be gimmicky. I don't want it to be funny. I want it to be relentless hell. Anyways, let's watch a ball game. Let's go, Grish. Oh, let me fix the fucking box score. By the way, the booth, it sounds like Booth, it sounds like we got what, K O'Neal and Cone. Cannot get better than that.
Very hard to concentrate when this much is going on in your mind.
Here we go, 2-2 on Grish. 3-2. So again, Tyler McGill, and every sort of the Mets have put out this year has been good. McGill, 3.10 ERA, 52 Ks and 40 and 2/3. He's been solid. He's been really, really solid. So we'll see what we do again against him tonight. I gotta take a breath, bro. I gotta take a breath. And boy, lead off from Grisham. Let's go. Let's go, chat. And here's Judge. Let me get back to these super chats. I'm so sorry I missed these, by the way, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Again, shout out Davis on a $50 super chat, bro. My mind can't even comprehend that. Tommy Barone sends a super chat. Says, let's fucking go, Dan. Fuck Soto, Yanks for life. Hell yeah, bro. Iran sends in a super chat. You don't go to Queens out of the Bronx with behind you so fiercely and expects to let you off easy. I want him squirming in right. 99 better show him who the one true kick in New York is. Go Yankees. And that's Iran with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Iran. You're my guy. And speaking of, here's Judge. I'll get to the rest in just a moment. You guys are crazy. Let's go, Cap. Come on, baby. Let's go. Ball 1-0. 2-0. Chat, I'm gonna take the next like 30 seconds to a minute to just like not say a word. I'm kind of just settling because my adrenaline is like too high for come game time. I like to settle in.
Why do I need to answer questions for somebody that left?
Did I? Nope. Blue, fuck you. All right, makeup call.
And guys, Aaron Judge had nothing but great
2-1.
things to say about Juan Soto and saying he was a terrific teammate. He's a terrific
Yeah, I don't need that crap. I don't
player,
care.
Said he understood the decision and wished him well. So
Understood the decision. Don't say that. No. I love you though, Cap. Let's go. 2-1. Miguel steps off.
Judge was 12 for 25 on the Yankees' 6-game trip, hitting .412.
Cut. 2-2.
Fastball by him, 2-2.
Yeah, you remember that last at bat on Wednesday where he hit that rocket against Seattle. This is a fastball up in the strike zone. Aaron Judge.
Let's go, chat. Nope. Good take. 3-2.
Look, if there's one thing you look at that is different from when Aaron Judge stepped in the box his first at bat and now, years ago, he takes that pitch. Where he used to strike out and walk to the die, he takes that pitch now.
He's a smart hitter. See if they send Grisham. Small lead, held there by Alonso. He does not go.
No, Cap. Come on, man.
Swings from the fastball one way.
You're chilling. It's all good. God damn.
Take a look at the Met defense.
All right. Now we're just watching baseball, Now we're just watching baseball. You guys are fucking crazy. For real, like, thank you so much. Christian S with a $10 super chat. You guys are sending, like, thank you so much. Don't send any more. I really, really do appreciate it, though. Christian says, let's get it. I appreciate you, brother. Diggy Spinner with a $5 super chat. Let's imagine the scene from Too Fast and Furious. I haven't seen Fast and Furious, bro. Any of them, actually. Yo, but let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. And are they starting at 8, I believe, chat? Casual Knicks fan, by the way, who don't watch me regularly. I'm a casual Knicks fan, but we will be tuning into that. Luke Groundwalker with a $5 super chat. End up getting a ticket in right field for 140. I'm locking him for this game. Yo, let's go, Luke. Luke's at the game. And Bellinger with the rip to right center field. That's down for a base hit. Grisham might be able to get to third now. Let's say it's second. First and second, one out. I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. I'm just hyped up. Yo, my boy Nelson with a freaking $10 super chat. Let's fucking go, Rourke. No, I love you, dude. Terry Green with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, bro. Gervinder with a $20 super chat. Keep up the great work, Dan. Let's get this one. Yanks, dude. I appreciate you guys so much. And I feel honestly really bad because you guys just went crazy. I'm going to make sure I give everybody the proper love on those super chats later on again. Because I don't want to rush through everything you guys just sent. Thank you so much. We'll get back to those again for a second time later. Thank you so much. Anyways, first and second, one out for Goldschmidt. And he's raking in May as well. He's been raking all year. Let's go, Goldie.
We'll give you the Nissan pitcher scouting report for Tyler and McGill and the opportunity knocks. You know, injuries, he's in there, he's taking advantage of it. The old drop ball. His slider's dropping a lot this year, almost over 8 inches above average, and Subway Series success too. He's had a 10 strikeout game against the Yankees in this series a couple of years back. Overall, 3-3 with a 3.10 ERA. Yankees threatening though on the bottom of the first and second, one man out. And the cleanup battle, Goldschmidt at the plate.
Cody, you saw that knuckle up on the. Can you throw a slider with your knuckle up there like a curveball?
Absolutely.
High fly ball.
Nimmo makes the play, tagging Grisham. He draws the throw.
Two dead.
Stay put at second.
All right, here's Jason. Jason, 166 WRC plus in May. Has been heating up, getting on base. Obviously, the 3-homer game was awesome. Has his stats up to an overall 117 WRC plus, and also with that RBI double, the score Volpe the other day, he's now at 20 RBIs as well, which is awesome. Defensive metrics have taken a little bit of a hit since early on. They did favor him actually, which is why his WAR is so low. But eye test overall, he's been a pleasant surprise out in left field. He's been okay. Outs above average just hates him. Let's go, Jace. Obviously from the right side from which he rakes. Or, excuse me, left side, facing a right-handed pitcher, which he rakes.
If you're young kids out there, you're thinking, what is Cody Tasuki saying to a comedian? Huh?
Yeah, you gotta look him up. Go to the Google.
Love it.
Like Warner Wolf used to say, go to the videotape. To the kid, go to the Google. Just a quick
Let's go, Jace.
He had a children's show on TV, and he got in trouble. Actually, lost his job because he told
I gotta take a lead so bad.
Mommy's purse, get the money and send it to Soupy Sales.
In case anybody cares.
It's a good idea.
I want to score very badly. I'm also almost ready for this first inning to be over. Ideally, score a run or two, then it's over.
Second, Bellinger is at first.
Because I'm like, I feel like I'm watching this like a football game right now.
1-1.
Good eye. 2-1.
2-1.
Anyway, so first and second, 2 dead.
Let's check out Todd.
No score, bottom of the first. Jason Dominguez up.
Not really pinned to the right. Fewer inside strikes on lefty batters. Fewer low strikes on right.
Todd
batters.
Tishner.
He's a
I know you.
And he's in his 19th season.
Let's go, Jace.
He's got a beat up mass, too. That thing's been around the block.
2-1. Good eye. 3-1. Volpe on deck. Yep. Let's go, chat. 3-1 on Jace.
On deck, 21 pitches for McGill.
Two.
That releases the runners.
Cody, that's not where you want to throw that one. Little four-seamer right down the middle of the plate, just fouled back. A good swing.
Pretty good swing there. Never get your attention out there.
Runners will go.
Dominguez has some serious bats.
Come on, Jace. Be smart, baby. Let's go. What's that? No, jeez, what are you doing, brother?
Experience.
And why did my feed go right to a fucking like AI dipshit commercial on MLB TV? What the hell? The second that ball hit the zone. All right, first thing is over. I wish we scored, but to be honest, I got to make sure I settle down. And I'm sure some of you guys at home too may be feeling the same thing. Like now, I want to make sure I watch baseball, not like I normally do. 'Cause I know this is a different set of circumstances. This is a hyped up game, but I'm like my adrenaline is so high right now. I gotta chill. I'm gonna take a leak real quick, and I'll be right back.
Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. Like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
I said I'd never join.
And I want to get to work on one of these.
Never knew how strong I was.
I figured I'd never get out of my hometown. Or be the one who stops an attack. Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need the protection of Batman.
Easy, Batemobile, not too fast, baby.
Never play with poison ivy.
Someone's a flirt.
Bateman, please.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Oh, I get it now. Poison ivy.
Check out FanDuel's live same-game parlays. Judge going to hit a home run today? Wills, will we get a hit? Rodon, will he have 7 or more strikeouts?
Tough one today.
Yeah.
That's a postcard. I haven't seen the sunshine in Central Park for a long time.
Good-looking city. Brandon Nimmo leads off. Now, I know for a fact, guys, that Oswaldo Cabrera, watching the game at home with his dad right now. Obviously, he had the surgery. He suffered a horrific injury in Seattle. And it resonated with so many people because he's such a delightful young man where no one has a bad word to say about him.
All right.
He's always smiling. He's always appreciative of where he
Ball and a
is.
strike on Nimmo.
What
I'm gonna
he's
pull you guys up.
accomplishing and love being a member of the Yankees. And
How we doing, Chad? Where we watching from tonight,
I
yo?
went to the hospital after the
We all
injury at
home?
plate, and Judge and Volpe spent a lot of the night with him.
Dude, we got 384 people in here. That's awesome. Click like if you don't mind. What is going on, yo? Good to see you guys. Ron, I'll be honest with you, dude. I did take a slight little rip of the pen to relax. I gotta like calm down the adrenaline a little bit. And yeah, let me get the box score. Shout out Nelson. I was taking my leak and I saw he texted me about the box score.
There's never a time where you see him in the clubhouse on the field.
Anyways, if you're just joining, top of the second, no score, bottom of the first. Soto walked in his first at bat, and Yankees threatened in the bottom of the first, but Jason took a cookie with 2 outs, and that was that. All good, all good.
Trainers, everybody in that hotel lobby to give him a hug before he left, wish him well with the
But
surgery.
yeah, let me know where you're watching from tonight.
He's just so beloved
Home,
in that room, and it's just
by yourself,
that.
chilling? I mean, you're technically not by
He
yourself. You're with all of
is
us.
the best of all of
With your
us.
boys,
Always
your fam, let me know.
positive, always a smile on his face and works incredibly hard.
Don't get it twisted, chat. While the vibes are hating tonight, like we're on hater vibes tonight, we're also on a normal good vibes. So don't mistake my, toxic adrenaline for that. I don't want to make it seem like I'm fucking bugging out. Obviously, I am a little bit, but
The way he was hugging him at the home plate.
yo, I was multitasking. Nelson's not wrong either, but it was on the way back. I saw the pen, I was like,
trying to help him
Right.
when he was down.
I think now we're watching ball, chat. Now we're watching ball.
Lentich, one of the Yankees athletic trainers, does such a great job. And
3-2.
It was quite an emotional scene
Done.
in Seattle. There's Tim. Also a terrific guy. 3-2. Swing.
And a boy, Rodon. This first K?
You know, one more thing
Yeah,
about
first strikeout for Rodon.
Some people will say, how you doing? And you can say, things are going, and they don't even hear it. When Oswaldo Cabrera comes up, you go, how you doing? He waits for an answer, wants to know how you're doing. And if something's wrong, he wants to go, what's wrong? Tell me. That's the type of kid he is. So get better, Oswaldo. You're here.
I think we're good.
Marte takes a strike.
I was almost going to have a heart attack in that first inning, to be honest, chat. So a little too, not too pumped up, but like I did have to bring it down, I think we'll be all right. Attaboy, Rodon.
0-2 on.
And then it all comes back for Soto's at bat, and I'm fucking wishing him death again.
36 years old now, 14th year. I mean, when you take back in his career, there were times where he stole 47 bases twice, two-time All-Star. Now kind of a DH.
Yo, Doc, we might be neighbors, bro. By the way, shout out to all the regulars. And boy, Rodon, second strikeout gets Marte swinging. Shout out Jordan Peters. Shout out Dr. Full, Devontae Longer, Lord, Frosty, Moon Mist, of course, my guy Morgan, and Nelson in the chat. Luna, of course, as well, moderating. Shout out Terry Green, watching from Connecticut in his living room.
Opponent's OPS 569. That's 8th best in the American League. He's put together a really good season.
By the way, Doc, what kind of neighbors, dude? You're in Hoboken, or are you just... Or was that a joke you made? Yeah, you know what? I get what you're saying.
There's some good ones out there.
I get what you're saying.
Really on both sides,
Jokes are kind of a delayed fuse with me sometimes. Shout out Luann. Shout out, shout out a bunch of people. I want to make sure I get all the regulars. But we got Nate. We got Christian S. Hector. What up, Hector? How you doing, brother? We got Jared. We got a healthy chat. Good to see you guys again. Doc, you got me. I always ruin jokes. Because my brain is so slow that it takes me like an extra 5 minutes to get it, and it's like, all right. 2-0 on Alvarez. Oh boy.
Again, he's feeling pretty good about his fastball.
And yo, chat, keep me updated on like other around the league scores, like what the Red Sox are doing. I've been feeling I'm probably not going to be like all that tuned in to what's going on around the league. So just if anything goes down, like
used to be, you remember probably when we were playing
with the Red Sox, it's significant or interdivision stuff or anything in baseball.
Wow, look at that.
If you don't mind, keep me posted.
It was showing us that. Now it's vertical and horizontal movement. And right. Even Rodon will check out to see the life on his pitches. So will the hitters.
2-2.
It's not just about velocity. It's about sort of that life. Do I get that jump in my fastball, that vertical break at the top of the zone?
Let's go, Rodon.
One pitch away from striking out the side. 2-2 on Alvarez. Count full.
Why does my feed on MLB TV look yellow?
And the lefty rocks and deals.
Up the middle, decently hit, but enough to where it's going to be a catch. Bang. Another scoreless for Rodon, and he hasn't looked great. And that's a good thing, because Rodon sometimes will start off a little bit but then he gets better along as the game goes on. So anticipate he's only going to improve from here on out, and improve from what? 2 scoreless to begin the game? We'll take that. But all right, let's see what we got. We got 6, 7, 8, Volpe, Wells, Peraza due up. Won't plant any expectations or predictions or nothing. Let's just, watch some ball. Watch some ball. Let me, how you guys doing, chat? I think now I can actually kind of pull you guys up and kick it for a minute. What's going on, yo? Grish is the most casual catches. Yo, he really does. I was watching again that clip from before, I think it was the Oakland series, when he caught the ball so casually. I'm not sure if it was a catch or the way he flipped it over to Judge. But remember the A's manager was like fucking tweaking? I think we were live for that actually, but... Sorry, my bro's smooth. Like, what do you want me to say? But not for real. We talk about it a lot. But in terms of my viewing period, I would say with Harrison Bader number 2, and Aaron Hickson's prime maybe number 3, but Trent Grisham is the best center fielder I've ever watched. Defensively, obviously. I mean, shit. Technically offensively right now as well, besides when Judge plays center, which was 2022. So, never mind on that. But I watched from 2011 on, for those who don't know. And I think that's valid to say. Guards losing 4-5 to the Reds. Allie, I appreciate you. This inning screams 1, 2, 3. Longer Lord, or is that fucking Noah? Yo, chat, where the hell is Noah? I forgot Dan wasn't watching when we were super young, so we never would have seen Barney. Yeah, nah. I mean, dude, honestly, that was more so just like a date of birth thing. I mean, I was born in 2000, for those who don't know. So, I mean, unless I was watching by, like... What was Bernie's last year was 06? I believe. So, I mean, I was probably beat on that anyways, but... My earliest memory of watching baseball, this is random as hell, but it must have been '08. I remember being on the couch with my dad and seeing Johnny Damon take a very large lead off first base. And me thinking, like, yo, why don't they throw over? Because I was aware of pickoffs vaguely. And I remember my dad saying, they could have had Damon. They could have had Damon, boy. And I remember being like, yeah, they could have. That must have been like '08. And then I remember the we watched '09 World Series, but it was like, I wasn't a diehard at the time, so I don't have a metaphoric ring on my finger. I don't count that. I do remember the 2010 ALCS, so that was like kind of my official introduction as like watching every game. And then 2011 opening day was my first like, all right, we're here. All right, yo, here we go. Volpe, Wells, Peraza. Let's go, chat.
So Yankee stayed in the center of the baseball.
Now I can actually say it and mean it because I'm a little bit calmed down and now we're just watching ball, I think. I hope you guys all had a great day and a great week. Ground ball up the middle. Let's see. Lindor's going to make the play. One day. Dude, the buzz in the stadium right now is awesome. Awesome.
Whether you like him or not, Lindor is.
I tell you, man, and I don't mean this sarcastically, I don't think. Like, well, this part, sure, good for the Mets. Couldn't care less either way. But more so, like, this is what they wanted. And it is cool to have, I mean, yo, would I prefer the alternative where a Friday night game, May 16th, is like a dud of a series? No. It's like, this is awesome. I'm hyped the Subway Series is what it now is. And that all has to do with Juan Soto, obviously. And that's the thing, yo, like, not that any Mets fan regrets or like is weird about the Juan Soto thing. Like, even if they were to believe he regrets his decision, it made this real. So regardless how it works out, I guess you should phrase it like performance-wise. Say Juan Soto has a down year, and let's say worst case scenario. Say somehow he finishes with like a sub 800 OPS, or that's not possible. Like an 800 even OPS, which would be a down year for him. No matter what, Mets fans should and will be pleased because it elevated them. Like, they are now, they're legit. Like, the Mets are, this is box office right here. So, a rare thing for me to say, but good for baseball. I usually hate that shit. Good for baseball. I always think of the Field of Dreams game in 21 when, you know, we had the great game, Stanton, Judge back-to-back, and then the White Sox end up winning on the Anderson homer. And some people will be like, oh, dude, we gotta stop looking at pitches down the dick. Too dead. But people would be like, sucks the Yankees lost, but man, was that great for baseball. Fuck baseball, bro. What? So I usually don't say that. But
they do have the top starting rotation in the big leagues.
that is something that always cracks me up. Good for baseball. What does that do for me, brother? You know? I don't care about baseball. And obviously I do care about baseball, but not from that perspective. Anyways, too dead, here's Peraza. Was that you're greedy? Soto's greedy? Oh, I love it. You guys are pulling your weight, baby. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the stadium tonight. That's a good chant. Soto's greedy. That's kind of creative, too. Not creative, but like, to get it rolling with an audibly heard chant, that's a solid, like,
He kind of learned over here how to win, what it takes
solid.
to win.
That's solid.
And walked into an absolutely perfect
Let's go,
situation
Praz.
over there with the Mets, with an owner that will spend money. And
If you have 3 syllables in your name, I will not say it.
You might see these teams battling for years to come.
There's that new and improved slider from McGill right there at 84 miles an hour and a lot of depth to it. It's a real downer.
Come on. All right, to be honest, a disgraceful 2 innings so far. And that's not a take. That's just, I guess it is, but it's an observation rather. Doesn't mean anything going forward. That's just baseball. But through 2 innings, the Yankees have looked like fucking shit offensively. All good, though. All good. And I truly mean that because there's a lot of game left. Anyways, on to the top of the third. Acuna, Taylor, Lindor. So 8-9 in the top. How we doing, chat? Sergio Gonzalez. I'll say your full name, brother.
Specific to your yard's needs.
Yeah, that was great inning, huh?
Every season.
That was great.
Because when you want greener grass, less weeds,
Oh man, someone shed it. I fucking hate you. That's awesome. What up, Worldwide Show? How you doing, brother? And yeah, like Luna said, well, first of all, click like on the stream. Also, subscribe if you're new. We do these watch parties all the time, and as well as Instagram and Facebook. Up to the minute coverage on there for Yanks app, so follow on there if you're not already. But anyways, on to already on the top of the third. Damn, this game is zooming.
can buy something miles
We're chilling
away
though.
with a tap.
So if anybody gets on, Soto will be up for his second at bat back in the Bronx. I gotta brush my hair.
With Lemonade Renters Insurance,
It's kind of raining
you can
before and it got all
also customize your coverage to protect the stuff
sloppy.
you love. And prices start as low as
Wear my hair like this, chat.
It's about time insurance does that. Get a quote at lemonade.com/renters.
There we go.
Well, she's not the easiest person to please. Right, Mama?
She needs things to be just right.
Don't get me wrong.
Oh, Spearmint Levy.
You love her.
Or Levi, rather. Excuse me. I assume it's
She needs a
Levi.
place of her own, and fast.
Yeah, I'm with Bendy. Like, let's just. I've made my complaints because the offense has the crap so far.
That means every
But again,
team
that's baseball.
has a chance we'll be back
They could
in
score
that
5 runs next
in
inning.
peace.
So ultimately, we're chilling.
Oh wow.
Let's get another
This one's
score
just-
thing from Rodon, and then we'll have Bebas and top next inning for bottom of the third.
Well, suit up this season at MLBShop.com. Check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, hoodies, t-shirts, and more. Visit MLBShop.com, the official source for
Here we go.
Yankees gear.
Let's go, Rodon.
Here's Acuna. And there's a strike. Acuna, Taylor, and back to the top of the order, Lindor. We're in the third inning, nothing. Yankees in the Mets' first game of the Subway Series.
Yep.
Check swing.
You look at Cunha. He looks like his brother a lot. Rodon down in Atlanta. He's only 23 years old. Only his second season. There's a lot of things well defensively. Can hit the ball a little bit, but has great speed. 57 stolen bases in 2023 in the minor leagues. So got a lot to look forward to if you're a Mets fan.
Some good bloodlines.
Yeah. Just looking at his brother.
Attaboy.
27
Third K for Rodon, 1 out in the third.
MVP. 41 home runs, 73 stolen bases, 217 hits. Those are crazy numbers.
For the ages. The old back leg slider, once you commit, you cannot stop.
You don't see major league hitters miss by that much very often. You notice his slider, it doesn't have that dot on it. It's got a big circular spin on it. What's the difference?
A lot of it's grip and seam orientation, which is studied so closely now with the high-speed cameras, and we're showing that in slow motion too as well on our super shots. So that's the real difference. Is
Good
the look
pitch.
you get right out of the hand now with the new technology. That's what I would have loved to have had. You'd be able to the study of the spin, how you orient the seams, how you make the ball break. I think a lot of times you were guessing. You know, back when I went through on the side with Mel Stoudemire, I was kind of guessing. How do I make this ball move? Do I need to turn it over? Do I need to pronate more? Well, now you know you don't have to. With the high-speed cameras, you can go ahead and cut it and get the seam.
Trumbull left side, Bolt. Attaboy. 2 dead.
Why don't we take a look at his arsenal on StatCast 3D by Google Cloud? And it's an expanding arsenal from a 2-pitch pitcher to a true 5-pitch pitcher now. And you think about that changeup has come a long way. And look at the batting average against. We knew he had a great slider. We know he has a great fastball. Changeup, 206 batting average against. That's a game changer for Carlos Rodon.
Dude, look at
That's
the
where
stadium, fucking
the seams
packed.
come into play in the grip and not having to turn it over to try to get the movement. Trusting the seams, the way you orient the seams is the key to the concept of seam shifted weight.
You know, as soon as he got to the Yankees that first year, he was a 2-pitch pitcher, and that's almost about what you see out of the bullpen. And he had to adjust, in my mind, because everybody can catch up to 96 now.
Come on, Blue.
So you got to figure out something to get them off the fastball.
Two and 0 on Lindor. He grounded to third. That was in the first.
High fly ball, not deep.
Left field.
Word.
Bellinger.
All right, another 1, 2, 3 for Rodon. He's only at 46 pitches too, so he's. I mean, 46 isn't amazing, but honestly, it's in a pretty good spot entering the fourth. So, lower this. Rodon through 3s, looking good. 9-1-2. Bebas, Grisham, Judge. How we doing, chat? How are we doing? I'm stressed a little bit. Not gonna lie, I can just tell. I think I want to score. Yeah. I think I want to score, chat. What do you guys think? I think that's what we're missing, is a run. Braves beating Boston 2-0. Nice. Tigers beating the Blue Jays 1-0. Word. All right, yo. What up, chat? Bottom of the third coming up. Oh, let's go, King James. Hell yeah, dude. I'm with you, Anna. Hey, what up, Zach? How we doing, brother? Maybe Yorba hits his first homer. Down. What up, SP? A different SP. Yeah, what's Chris saying? Oh, man. Christopher Woodson. No fans are growing tired of them playing terrible. They just won 3 straight series, Chris. What are you talking about? Without Judge, they don't go, but yeah, go. Oh, Judge on the team, Chris. Don't worry about that. Judge on the team. Score some runs sitting. Let's go, Chad. Hell yeah, Amp. What up, Amp? How you doing, brother? What's my score prediction? Ah, damn. I don't know. Fuck, I mean. 5-3 Yanks. 5-3 Yanks. Danny, my brother, tickets are too expensive. They are, dude. They're not cheap, dude. They're not cheap. I think Judge is going to cover over 9.5 in fantasy. Yo, Alex, I don't play fantasy, dude, so I don't even know what that 9.5 number entails, to be honest. I would say yes, but. Yeah, like King James said, if you could drop a like on the stream, it helps out a bunch. Anyways, 9-1 then 2. 9-1 and 2. So B-Boss, Grisham, Judge. Let's go, chat.
Absolutely. I got all the aftermath of the 86 Mets. I showed up the next spring and said, oh my God, what are these guys doing?
Rip to right center field. That's down for a base hit. Let's go.
B-Boss with a leadoff single.
B-Boss leadoff single. Let's go. Atta boy.
You were a fast learner, you know that?
I just tried to fit in.
Let's go, chat.
Just like V-Boss, trying to fit in. Right
Leadoff single for B-Boss. And here's Grisham. Top of the order.
You can still pull it.
Nobody out.
Obviously.
Let's go, Grish. What did he, Beeb?
And now back to the top of the order, and Trent Grisham, who walked in the first inning, got off to a great start.
You hear that? We want Grisham chance.
Filling in for Travis Chapman, who is attending his daughter's graduation. So Ryan,
Oh, wow.
in the system with the Yankees, is the first base coach here tonight. Chop first base, grabbed there by Alonso, and one play makes it at first to get Grisham.
B-Boss over a second, ground out for Grisham.
Well, this became a very
One out.
awkward play. He kind of had to stab at it and then turn around. He decided to go back to first base. But kind of a short hop that he just stabbed at and then went back behind him. And that little short arm, you know that one, Cody, when you're the pitcher, huh?
Yeah, it looked like he had a play at second too, potentially, but took the sure one at first. Runner at second, that brings up Judge. He struck out in the first inning.
And the Gill really challenged him with fastballs. Struck him out with a fastball. Looked like Aaron Judge was looking for that slider.
Ball.
He goes back to the slider, especially with the first base open.
Yeah, we saw Judge kind of sitting breaking balls first at bat, right? Got beat on that fastball. You can't be as great a hitter as Judge is without thinking ahead a little bit every now and then. But kind of trying to read a pitcher, guess a little bit. Otherwise, you're swinging at that one.
You don't have much luck with that one either, believe me.
Come on, Cat.
There's that slider, 2-1.
Timing-wise, Aaron Judge right on this pitch. That just goes to show you, as Coney has talked about it, how much downward action you get. Because, see, he's right on it timing-wise. It just swings away. It moves that much.
Yeah, that's a drop ball.
Guy. 3-1.
3-1 on Judge. We tend to think
Let's go, chap.
sliders, so many classifications, sweeper, slider. Some of the old school guys, they take exception to that. Why don't we reinvent the wheel? But really, you think of sliders as moving more side to side. His goes down hard. Way more than average. At the top of the list in terms of downward break. Vivas leads off second. 1 man out. 3-1 count on the captain.
Good eye. Attaboy. Let's go, chat. Judge walks, first and second, 1 out. Here's Belly. Which again, Bellinger in May, for those that aren't aware or haven't fully processed it, he's hitting 127 WRC plus. OPS is above 800. What's the math on that? 807, 817? Or is it 797 actually? Whatever. Same point. Let's go, Belly. Come on.
14 for his last 40.
I think they're chanting sell out at Soto. Which, by the way, Soto's leading off. Top of the fourth.
Remember, he had the food poisoning, and he had to sit out because of a sore lower back. Kind of fell out when he was doing so well in Tampa. Now it seems like he's finding it again.
Yeah, if you watch him from the side, there's far less movement than there was early in the year. Where he was trying to
slow roller. Hustle. Hustle. Safe. Let's go. Infield single for Bellinger. Bases loaded, 1 out. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Bases juice, 1 out. Yeah, baby. What up, Roscoe? I'm watching the game on Emily TV. He hustled, dude. No, for real. Good shit. Attaboy. Yep, safe. No doubt. No doubt. Let's go, chat. Bases loaded for Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness.
A little meeting on the mound. We'll talk it over, how they have to pitch to Goldschmidt.
Let's go, Goldie.
Goldschmidt says he's faced the Mets a lot. 84 games in his career. 288 average, 360 on base percentage, 18 home runs and 54 ribbies in those games. So big spot early. Bottom of the third inning, 0-0. First game of this 3-game Subway Series. Have another one later on in the year at Citi Field.
Well, this is one of those big at-bats, big times of the game here, Cody. You got bases loaded with one of your hotter hitters, and Goldschmidt up there trying to break this game open.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's Goldschmidt. Nope. Did not go. He did not go. Fuck you, Blue.
Let's check out the Forsiga hitter's scouting report.
Well, lately more power, not just singles, hitting more doubles.
That's bullshit,
and a
Chad.
big pinch homer on Wednesday.
A bunch of
And he has
bullshit.
turned back the clock. 346 this year, 245 last year.
Come on.
One doesn't mean anything to him. He's
Give me a fly ball. Come on.
hitter.
Damn.
Held it up to 97.
Yeah, for real. Jason on deck.
On deck.
Let's go, chat. 0-2. Come on. You definitely do trust Goldie with 2 strikes. Good eye. 1-2.
The slider, 1-2.
Yeah, you go into this bat, Coney, bases loaded, crowds up. You're thinking about really, putting one out in the gap.
Here, Chum. Come on. Let's go, Goldie.
2 quick strikes. It's like, all right, somehow,
Give me a fly ball. Little fly ball.
He lets the ball travel, so that's what makes him a good hitter when he's down in the count. Outfield pretty deep for Goldschmidt.
Up the middle, broken bat, and that might get through. Lindor stops it. He's get Goldie at first. No, he doesn't. It's an RBI infield single for Goldschmidt, and that ball gets away. Judge, it looks like, follows up and scores as well. Yankees lead 2-0. Let's go, Chad. Let's go. Let's go. What happened there? Yo, to be honest, I was grabbing my phone to get the clip, and I kind of missed. So a rough throw by Lindor. Alonso can't pick it, and that allows Judge to score as well. So I imagine that'll be an E6. And the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. Chat, let's fucking go. Let's go. 2-0 Yanks on an infield ground ball. So that'll be a single and RBI, and it's got to be an E6. But the main thing, Yankees take a 2-0 lead. Let's go. Let me get this up on Yanks Ave. Let's go, chat. How the hell we doing, yo? 2-0 Yanks. Let's go, Jason. So, yo, still only one out, and now it's second and third. Give me a fly ball. Make it 3-0. There's a fly ball, but that'll be foul.
David Stearns, the president of baseball operations for the Mets, was talking about his team the other
2-0 Yanks.
One thing that we have to improve on is our defense. He said we're better than we've shown, and I expect better from them. But a big E6 right there allows the second run to score. And the run
Yeah, not great, Lindor. Not great. No.
The 0-1.
Attaboy.
1-1.
Good eye. 1-1.
That was a ball that a lot of shortstops don't get to. Lindor made the play, and you're exactly right, Coney. You come off the back just like a catcher. You've got no chance of making it out there and just somehow block the ball at first base.
Lindor 7 errors this year. He made 12.
Let's go, Chad. Ball and a strike on Jason.
Good curveball. Dominguez way out in front. There's the spike grip on his curveball.
2-2.
That just gets your middle finger on the seat.
1-2.
Lets it take over
1-2.
so you can generate spin and get your pointer finger out of the way.
Yeah.
2-1-2.
Volpe on deck.
And he struck him out last time looking on a breaking ball. He got one fastball. He got one fastball early in this count. I'd be surprised if
It's a big error, man. It really is.
Trying to get a swing and a miss.
Big error.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Infield in, second and third for the Yanks. 2 runs in.
Good eye. Great take.
One thing that you really have to be impressed with Dominguez, he has a good eye at the plate.
Yeah,
works
he
it
does.
down. He does not expand the zone
Look at the OBP.
much, especially for a 22-year-old. Exactly right. That was
With a
change.
240 average,
He
so
hasn't seen yet.
comparatively
Take
speaking.
that was impressive.
Let's go, Jace. 3-2. Give me a fly ball. Good eye.
So now the bases loaded.
So a one-out walk for Jason. Bases loaded for Volpe.
Jeremy Hefner,
How we doing, chat?
the pitching coach.
How we doing? Great eye. Oh, who is longer, Lord?
It's time
Oh, is that not towards me?
to go.
Let's go. Hell yeah. What up, Joseph? How you doing, brother?
Now we're on it and on it.
Yo, I'm down for the grand slam,
Yankees have the bases loaded.
but I'll settle for a fly ball. Give me a fly ball. Make it, dude, a 3-0 lead.
4 hits on the game, and they could really
Give me that.
take-
Yo, anybody else watching on MLB TV and their feed is like
And obviously the Yankee bullpen with a full
yellow?
day off after traveling back from the West Coast. They're set up if they could take a big lead here. And here's Volpe.
There we go. Let's go, Volpe.
Bellinger at third, Goldschmidt's at second, and Dominguez with great speed, he's over at first. The 29-year-old McGill gets a sign from Alvarez.
Fly ball. That's all we need. 1-0.
Blocked by Alvarez, 1-0. Good smother job there.
Bottom of the third, 2-0 Yanks. Bases juice. 1 out. Volpe at the dish.
Volpe grounded to short. That was in the second.
Good eye. 2-0.
Playing the count 2-0. No place to put the Yankee shortstop.
Wow, this should be a pitch. I mean, you should get a really good pitch to hit here. Nowhere to put it. Down 2-0 in the count, and then just walk Dominguez. This is a great step down, in my opinion, from Volpe. I mean, this allows the pitcher to think about what's really going on in the game right here and how big a pitch this is.
Let's go, chat. Good eye. Yo, great take. So many great takes by Volpe lately, man. So many. Especially in the Seattle series. He had a lot of really disciplined takes in Seattle. 3-0, bases loaded, yo. So obviously he'll be taken here. We'll see what McGill's got. I imagine fast right down.
Taking all the
sinker.
Strike, 3-1.
Let's go, chat. 3-1. Come on, Volt. Give me something. Take a hack. Take a hack.
Runners lead.
Give me a fly ball. Let's go. Fly ball to right field. Decently hit. They may not. That may not get him in. Let's see. They're gonna. He's scoring. Safe. Let's go. Attaboy, Volt. What a horrible throw by Soto. 3-0 Yanks, baby. Let's go. Attaboy, Volt. Just deep enough. Literally just deep enough. I mean, I'm not sure what Soto's deal was. That was a shitty-ass fucking throw. I mean, he might have scored no matter what, but that was... Motherfucker bounced it 3... Yeah, 2 hopper to the plate. Yeah, it was a 3 hopper. Let's go. It was a fucking 3 hopper from 20 feet in a right field at Yankee Stadium. Anyways, more importantly, a 3-0 lead. Nice arm, Soto, you piece of fucking shit. 3-0 Yanks. Let me look up on Yanks ad real quick. Here's Wells runs in the corners, 2 outs. Yo, crowd's giving him shit. Fuck yes. 3-0 Yanks.
Chronic warming up for the Mets.
Mets already got action in their bullpen. Crowd's doing great tonight now. They really are. They're not stopping. That's what I was saying, yo. Like, be relentless. I mean, this is a situation that, like, the chance to apply to Soto, he just 3-bounce throw. But even before, just the Soto is greedy chant in the, top of the third when he's not up. Like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Non-stop, relentless. Word. Volpe sack flies up.
How we got through the first 2 innings with his hard fastball and then late in the count with the breaking ball, it's been kind of backwards. Seems like he's lost control of everything.
You're getting a little too careful in a jam here.
Attaboy, 3-1. Peraza on deck.
And then the broken bat from Goldschmidt up the middle. But since that point, you're right. He's kind of, I can't give up anything more.
Yeah.
Let's go, Wells.
Let me start spinning them. The 31st pitch of the inning right there.
Let's go, chat. Yo, we're chilling regardless. We just got a 3-0 lead. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Maybe we'll attack on. Let's see. 3-2-1 Wells. Jason will go, of course. Yeah, word, be loud, baby. Yes. Rip to right, foul. Still 3-2.
This is a well-placed breaking ball. Nothing for a lefty to do other than hook it foul because it just keeps barreling in on that back foot.
Well, Joe, he got that beard shaped up and all. Good for him.
That was over the dugout, the second level. Coming in hot.
Attaboy! 2-out walk for Wells, and here's Peraza. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Let's go, chat. How we doing, yo? Oh, shit. Hold up. Hold the flipping phone. Shout out Iran. Again, another super chat. Says, never forget 760 million. Let me make sure I get that in there. 760 million wasn't enough for that golden arm. Amazing, right? Hey, everything happens for a reason. Appreciate you, Ron. You're my guy. You're my guy. Appreciate you. Here's Peraza, 2 dead bases juice.
It's been a long inning. Rodon has been so good. You ever go back and, like today, the cages are right in the tunnel. You ever go back and throw some?
It's not a bad idea. I never had that option. Obviously, at the old Yankee Stadium.
I love this booth so much. Good eye. Yo, so McGill. Reminder, McGill's been good this year, dude. 3.0 ERA in 8 starts. 52 Ks in 40 2/3. I almost want to double check to make sure that's not a typo, but he's been good this year. And I mean, in fairness, some of the defense, but in the end, we have a 3-0 lead in the 3rd inning right here, and the bullpen's already up.
I was gonna say,
Can't hate that. Let's go, Praz. Attaboy. Great take. 2-1. Let's go, chat. Let me check. Ward, Knicks are about to start, right? Keep me updated on that. Throw the ball.
McGill stepped off. He gets the call there.
2-2.
2-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases juice. Yanks up by 3.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Nope. Great take, dude. 3-2, chat. Let's go.
Obviously, it's quite apparent there's no place to put Peraza. So 3-2, 2 outs. The runners will
McGill looks like he thinks he's calm,
pour out of my mouth like you could start the merry-go-round.
but it's not real. It's Fugazi. It's bullshit. It's fake. He's trying to make himself calm by acting calm. He's not calm. He has bases loaded in the Bronx. 3-2 count. Let's see what happens. Yanks already up by 3. So this is gravy if we get anything here. And we get something here. It's a bases loaded walk for Peraza. 4-0 Yankees. Let's go. And that'll do it for McGill. Let's go, Chad. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. 4-0 fucking Yanks, chat. Fire me up. Fire me the fuck up, dude. McGill is out of the game in the 3rd. Too many F-bombs. 3rd inning. You get the point. Alrighty, let me get this up.
Pick higher or lower on his favorite players, and when he gets it right, Dan can win up to 1,000 times his money. New customers sign up and deposit to get up to $1,000 in bonus credits.
I hate this commercial, dude. Even when the Yankees are winning, I don't want to hear some kids sobbing about her mom not being home. Or whoever. Getting this up on Yanks ad. Peraza bases loaded walk. Attaboy. So, McGill's day is technically not officially done because he's still responsible for the bases loaded still. But regardless of how it finishes, it's already a successful night for the Yankees against a pitcher that's been very successful so far this season.
That's all they had.
Yeah. And are those your kids dressed as Boston Lobstermen?
Not our kids. We're not?
Let's go, Chet. How we doing, yo? Bottom 3rd, Yanks up 4-0. Yo, shout out Ken McCaig. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Kent McCaig? Let me know if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Sends in a $5 super chat. Says, what's the most creative insult Juan hears and right tonight? I don't know, dude. That's not my forte when it comes to creativity and freaking... But, like, I like the idea. Like, we'll point it out tonight. I mean, I'd like the... In terms of going into the night, chance I wasn't... I don't want to say expecting, but, like, when I heard Soto's Grady, I was like, oh, that wasn't on the... You know, on the... Pregame book of chance. I mean, the We Want Grisham one I think is creative, but that was kind of established going into the series, which I'm totally behind. And we heard that a little bit too. I hope there's something. Dude, look, we're gonna be here all night, and credit to the people that are at the stadium tonight. And yo, if you're going to any game this weekend, again, be fucking relentless. I know I'm not there myself, so I don't want to be like, I don't mean like telling people what to do. Although it seems like we're all on the same page. My favorite thing about it is that it's nonstop. I know we're only 3 innings in, but I anticipate this will be the whole thing. Whole series. We might hear a new chant every inning, brother. We might hear a new chant every inning. So, hey, thanks again, Ken. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, dude. I'm going to call you dude for a 3rd time. 3 times a charm. All right, here we go. 4-0 Yanks already. B-Boss, who started the inning with a leadoff single, back up, and he pops one up. But, yo, you're chilling, brother. Way to get the rally started. Way to get the rally started. You're good. You're good. 4-0 Yanks, a 4-run 3rd inning. McGill already out of the game. We discussed it all. But, Soto leading off.
Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. Like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
Cover us in mud, not dyes and perfumes. Woo! Clean deep with new Arm & Hammer Deep Clean Free and Clear Laundry Detergent. Our most powerful free and clear formula. Skin safe certified 100%.
Join, join. And I'm gonna get to work on one of these.
Never knew how strong I was.
Screen recording paused.
Be the one.
All right, yo. So, yeah, 2-3-4 for the Mets. Juan Soto's leading off, and then Alonso Vientos. But we know what the main story is here, chat. Again, hold on. I forgot to fucking Zen in. I was like, what the fuck is that? Let me play my. Where is it? So this, for those who are just joining, I look at sports from a very like cinematic lens, and Star Wars is my shit. Not to give Soto Anakin/Vader aura, because he has that. None whatsoever. He does not have that. I don't know why I did Yoda speak there. Fitting. This is what I look at Juan Soto as, is what Vader says in this clip right here.
You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did.
Made your bed, buddy. Let's do it, chat. Rodon scores through 3. Yanks out 4. Fucking nothing. Let's go.
Crowd was not booing David's pitching decisions. They're booing Juan Soto leading off the 4th inning.
Let's go, chat. Second AB for Soto. Yo, why does his stance look like that, dog? He looks so fucking nonchalant and relaxed. What's his problem? Is he trying to... Yo, I'm telling you. That's like when I get nervous or like stressed, I always whistle. And it's like a... I'm not calm, so let me make myself calm. That's what his stance tells me right now. Stop fucking smiling. We're not your friend, bro. We want you dead. Wells, stop talking to him. Nobody talk to him. This isn't a joke. Let's go, chat. 1-1. Let's go, Rodon. Nice. See, that's great and all, and credit to that family, because, like, Ward, you're starting to kid off right. That's the kind of, like, taunting I'm not into. I don't want nothing cute. I don't want nothing funny. I want relentless fucking horror for this motherfucker. Without violence. And that's because we're on camera. I know I technically do mean that. I don't want him to get fucking... I just want him to be, like... Because, bro, physical pain is fucking... nothing compared to mental torment, and that's what I want. 2-2, let's go, chat. Blue! That's outside. That's okay. Come on, I don't want fucking a walk fest here. That would be very symbolic of all Juan Soto's going to do for the rest of his career, which is good. Walking is good. I'm not here to trash Soto the player. I'm here to trash Soto the person. Dude, is Wells fucking sleeping with Soto tonight? He's fucking laughing it up, and now he's dropping 3rd strikes. Yo, stop! Wells, you're driving me fucking crazy. I can't stand this shit, dude. We're not friends. This is not some fucking welcome home party. Stop talking to him, and stop smiling, for the love of God. Ground ball, slow roller foul. Chat, am I out of line here? It drives me insane, man. It drives me insane. It reminds me of the story you always heard about prior to A-Rod joining prior to A-Rod with the Rangers, when he was in Seattle. Some of you may remember this. I don't. I just know the story of a big-time brawl. I don't know when it was, if it was during the 95. I can't imagine it was. Maybe it was. And Soto walks again. Way to be, Wells. It's fine. It's all good. Anyways, big brawl between the Yanks and Mariners, and there was a big riff. One of the only, like, controversial moments from my recollection or / research of Jeter's career was during a big-time brawl. Him and A-Rod, back when they were tight as hell in the 90s, were just kind of bullshitting with each other while everybody else was going at it. And, like, A-Rod and Jeter were boys, and, like, I guess they didn't really care too much about what's going on. They were just, like, hanging out by second base. And Jeter actually caught some shit for that, and to be honest, rightfully so. You guys that watch me all the time know I can't stand, like, camaraderie in general between Yankees and opposing players. I hate that shit. Let alone Soto. And, like, dude, I can't stand it. I'm seeing his fucking pearly whites every time the fucking camera shows to him. Now, listen, 0-2 on Alonso. I imagine that was his plan going into it. Like, don't make it seem like they're getting to me. And that's the right way to go. Props to you, brother. I respect it. But, like, I don't want to see... I was about to call them my players. They're not my players. I am their fan. But, Goldie, I don't want you chopping up with Soto. Stop smiling. I don't want to see our players smiling with him. This is not a joke. I'm not being dramatic. He disrespected the pinstripes, bro. I'm not sure if that was caught on camera, but there was some serious Sammy Sprinkler action going on when I said that. I just fucking spit all over the desk. Anyways, till Soto's next at bat, because I really want to make sure I'm not fucking tweaking when I shouldn't be. I hate him. I do. I hate him, and I enjoy it. 1-2 on Alonso. So, oh, there's Cohen. Look at him. You know what's funny? I actually don't hate Cohen. And this shows what being classy can get you. Cohen actually was, when he was interviewed at Soto's presser, after he was introduced as a Met. Nice! So that's huge, by the way. To get that out specifically, but also just the fact that Alonso, their best hitter, is over 2 so far. Anyways, Cohen, Steve Cohen, one, he did what he had to do. He's a businessman. Respect there, that's fine. 2, he was very, like, I don't remember it word for word. His presser at the Soto conference was, like, he was respectful in a sense. Like, somebody asked him a question, like, does this show, like, the Mets are the big boys in town? Bases up the middle, so it'll be first and second, 1 out. Soto's not going to third. He's fat. And he's actually 30 years old, too. Dude, I almost considered, but I thought people would turn into, like, Dan's a racist thing. I wanted to put 30 years old on his player graphic, because we know that's what he is. I mean, come on. But regardless, whether you believe that or not, you can't deny he is certainly not slimmed down. No. He's only added weight, which is fine. Fine, everybody goes through tough times. Anyways, Cohen was asked, like, this is the longest story of all time, but like Cohen was asked, does this feel like it's like a turning the tide thing? He's like, nah, they'll get players we want, we'll get players they want. Like, that's baseball. He handled it very, like, so Cohen I'm cool with. It's just Soto. There's one person I want dead, and it's Juan Soto. And when I say want dead, it's kind of metaphorically speaking. I want him to be miserable. Anyways, let's acknowledge the spot we're in. It is first and second, 1 out, 4-0 game, but God forbid a 3-run bomb changes everything. So big AB here. Let's go, chat.
There's a strike. Slider clips the outside corner, 1-1. Slider's been great for him. The Mets are 0 for 5 against him. He's walked.
All right, a little early to fucking say that. Really to show that graphic, bro. Come on, Blue.
2-1.
That's 3 drinks down. 3 drinks down, chat. I'm already stuttering. That's great. Though I do that sober, actually. So.
Good defense left, still an above average bat.
Although I would say I'm definitely, I lean towards sober right now, but 1 more and we'll be chilling. If we get 5 runs, I'll crack open another drink. Or a 5-run lead, rather. 3-2. I've always liked Nimmo. The beard looks a little bit That's okay. That's fine. Look at that piece of shit. I hope he fucking... Not ideal. Get that ball in. Soto's likely going to score on this. Maybe not. Oh, he's going to score. Or try to, at least. Fuck, man! A good throw gets him. That would have been epic. All right, Mets on the board. All right, Mets on the board. See, that's where, I mean, Soto hasn't technically done anything, I don't know, flashy or whatever. But you walk him. He's walked twice now, and now he just scored. All good. It's a 4-1 lead. But, obviously this game is not over. Fuck you, dude. I'll say one more time because it makes me want to puke. But this is good for baseball. This is good for baseball. This is epic shit. Anyways, now first and second, 1 dead. Yanks up by 3. Yeah, I like this mound visit. Hey! CC, what up, yo? Yeah, baby, what up? Hey! What up, CC? Let's go! It's my boy right there.
I wonder what his handicap is now.
It's getting lower. He came up with
Shout out CC.
I'll tell you one thing. If he wanted to be an outfielder, he could do it. That voice, he's got a radio voice, but he was talking about golf the whole time in between breaks.
Was CC ever in the Yes booth, or was that like a fucking dream I had?
Here's Marte.
Why do I remember CC in a suit? Was that like some other broadcast? Remember that was a whole thing? Maybe it wasn't. Anyways, ground ball up the middle. Nice play, Volpe on the second for one. Little bobble on the first, not in time. You know what? That should have been a double play. Volpe had a slight bobble, but I'm not going to knock a recovery. Thank God he maintained that play and got one out. That's a big out. It's a big out. That's okay. Volpe's defense has been kind of frustrating me a little bit this season. And outs above average is saying the same. It's actually, last time I checked, as of 3 days ago, was negative in outs above average. That's like a mistake, but like a responsible mistake. That's okay. That's okay. Now it's Rodon's job to get out of this. First and second, 2 outs. Let's go, chat. There you go, Goldie. You can talk to Marte. Talk to Marte and everybody else.
2 outs. And there's a strike. Now, we hear a lot of talk offensively about hitting with runners in scoring position, right? We tend to look at that. Well, for the pitcher, it's the same thing. It's left on base. Leave him out there. What's your left on base percentage? And right here with 2 outs for Rodon, huge spot.
Difference in good and great pitchers.
Come on, Rodon.
First time I ever noticed that was Jimmy.
Huge AB. Huge.
Some way he always got out of jams without giving up big numbers. You did it well. Clemens, well, he would just blow you away. Andy Pettit seemed to always get big outs when he needed them. There's an art to it.
Max Fried has that down.
Yeah.
Has that skill.
Yep. Pitching Sunday. Let's go, Rodon. Ball and a strike.
Duque. Yes. Another guy that could really get big outs when he needed them.
Talk about make a pitch. Make a really good pitch to get out of it. Vientos at third, Marte is at first. 1 run in for the Mets. Yankees lead 4-1.
Come on. That's a fly. 2-2. Let's go, chat.
Place is jam-packed here on a Friday night. Yankees and the Mets.
It's a huge pitch.
This is the 29th season of the Subway Series.
Huge pitch.
It doesn't seem like it's losing its luster. And this year there's a little bit more because they're both good teams, both in first place.
Let's go, Rodon. You're a dog. Come on, baby. 2-2.
2-2.
3-2.
So Marte will go from first, 3-2 out. Staying put at third is Vientos.
Come on.
Peraza deep at third for the righty swing.
What's he want? Sliders? 3-2. Here we go. Damn, man. Decent pitch. You know, that's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. That's not the end of the world, Chad. A walk there was not even close to the worst case scenario. Here's Acuna. We'll see what happens. Still a huge AB, but you don't give in to Alvarez and give him a fastball there. Let's see what happens with Acuna. Still not ideal, but a walk is also not the opposite of ideal. Let's go, Chad. I believe in Rodon. Yep. Let's go. I was going to say we're chilling. I don't want to say we're chilling, but we could be all right.
And a strike to Acuna.
0-1.
Acuna was the National League Rookie of the Month at 288 through April, but he has cooled off since. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the counter on 2.
0-2. Come on. Fastball, baby. Fastball up. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's go, chat. 0-2 count. Bases juiced. 4-1 Yanks. Top of the 4th. 2 dead. Dude, this feels like fastball time, don't it, chat? What do you think? Let this shit fucking rip. Let it rip, baby. Was he going slider? Yeah, he is. Foul ball. Or rather, yeah, foul ball. Now you gotta go fastball. Now you gotta go fastball. 0-2 on Acuna.
See Rodon's pitch count jumping up here in the fourth. Number 76 about to be delivered.
Dirty pitch inning here.
Very wise manager used to say, that's not what you want. But you get him out here,
Light her up.
You'll be okay, but that's why you got the bully going.
Which that's if Acuna comes through with a big hit. Knock on wood, he doesn't. Rodon gets out of this. He's going fifth. He is at 75 pitches. Here we go. 0-2. You're good.
Lays off the fastball high, 1-2.
Come on, Rodon. Let's go, baby. You're chilling. Yo, Austin Wells is wearing like Subway Series gear. Come on, brother.
Talk about catchers down on one knee, not being able to block as well. Well, those pitches in front, you're already down there.
I don't need that.
So those are easy to smother. Maybe the ones really wide that I used to throw the sliders.
A little too cute for my liking. You know what I'm saying, Chad? Here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
2 strikes, 2 outs.
Case got it.
Fly ball, right field. Judge. 3 outs.
Let's go, chat. I'm taking a lead.
Out of further trouble. Mets do get a run, and they get their first 2 hits, but the Yankees lead 4-1. Fans, the Gotham Sports app is your new home for streaming live Yankees games and so much more. And it's free with an eligible TV provider subscription. Download the Gotham Sports app now.
Bro, I got my freaking, I got a creme brulee candle going in the kitchen right now. Which to get to my bathroom, I pass to the kitchen. It makes me appreciate life, chat. Which sometimes you got to do. We got a lot of ball game left, but for this very moment, it's a 4-1 Yankees lead, bottom of the 4th. As of this very moment, 8:33 p.m., May 16th, I'm fucking chilling. And speaking of, I appreciate you guys being here. I love this shit. I love this shit. Case closed. Here we go. Grisham leading. Oh, top of the order. Let's go. So yeah, 4-1 Yanks, bottom 4. Inning just getting going. Bottom half of the inning just getting going. Top of the order. Grisham, Judge, Bellinger. Let's go, chat. 2-0. Ball outside, but called the strike.
We'll take this time to send out good wishes to Mark Small from Levittown, New York. Huge Yankee fan. He's going through some medical challenges right now. But no matter how many medical challenges he has, every single
We're with you, buddy. Hell yeah.
in front of the TV watching his Yankees. So all of us here, yes,
3-1 on Grish. How we doing, chat? We chilling? Box score all good, audio good.
That reminds me too. I got a birthday.
Is it my delay?
Sneaking in right on piggyback on top of you. Okay.
My delays?
Patty Levy, 91 years old today.
91.
Ground ball right side to Alonso. One down. All good. Oh, I'm 2 pitches behind?
So there's 15 of them. The average exit velocity is
damn, really?
108.0.
Shouldn't be. I'll try to adjust. I don't want to do it mid-inning because then my shit might get all messed up. Anyways, here's Judge.
Tick up a notch, Michael, with 118, and that was
Are you sure I'm behind? Or are you behind? Because my box score is looking right. Synced up. We'll figure it out, though, I promise. Here we go. 0-1 on cap. Let's go, Judge. Ground ball, line rather, into left field for a base hit. I said ground ball. I don't know why. It was a fucking liner. Single for cap. Let's go, baby. 1 out single. Here's Belly. Yeah, that was not a ground ball.
Again, you can just watch his at-bats and his body and positioning is in pretty much the same spot every time.
Anybody follow me on Instagram and saw that, with all due respect to my amazing boss, Jimmy? Anybody see my bomb off Jimmy yesterday? I posted on my story. No big deal. Whoa, auto take.
2019, those are the 2 most home runs by any 2 players in the game.
We'll see where we're at later on, way down the line of the stream. I'll show it to you guys maybe. It was a nice swing. One might say Giancarlo Stanton mechanics. No big deal. Here we go. 0-1, 1 dead. Judge off first to Bellinger. And he rips on the right field. And that ball is down for a base hit in the corner. Judge will go to third. Bellinger will round first, go to second. And yep. Dude. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, shit, because awesome. We have a scoring opportunity. But also, chat, it's time we acknowledge. Reminder, these stats in May are going into the month, or going into tonight. So he was already at a 127 WRC plus for the month of May. OPS nearing 800. Now he's above 800. He's 3 for 3 on the night. Just ripped a double down the right field line. This is why Bellinger has to play. They really all have to play. But, like, every night there's going to be a time, or there's going to be a player that we wish were in the lineup, or some wish would be in the lineup, whether that's Rice, Jason, some people for Bellinger. It's all valid. It's all valid. They all have to get at-bats. And we're seeing why. Bellinger is a good player, and he's been a damn good player in the month of May. Anyways, second and third, 1 out. Here's Goldie. Give me a fly ball. Give me a fly ball. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, baby. Let's go, chat. Ground ball left side, and it's through! I love Paul Goldschmidt. Way to be, baby. Way to be. Yo, Ward, I'm going to get I'll get the Judge. This is only one clip. I'll get the Judge single, the Bellinger double, and the Goldschmidt RBI single.
Pulls his hands in.
5-1 Yanks, Chad. Let's go. All right. So, yeah, Judge single, liner to left. Bellinger double down the right field line into the corner. And then Goldie comes through as he's done all year long. 5-1 Yankees now. And we still... What do we got? Hold on. I don't see my screen just yet. We got runners, runners in the corners, first and third. 1 out. Fuck Juan Soto, let's go. Oh, I love it.
Back to the screen.
Bang. All right, let me get up on Yank Sav, 1 sec. Reminder, yo, if you're not following Yank Sav on Instagram and or Facebook, whichever one you have, or both, that's where all these like up to the minute, where I'm posting game highlights, obviously, and then we'll have the YouTube highlights later on if they win, which they fucking better. 0-2 on Jason. 5-1 Yanks, baby.
Dominion struck out the first, walked in the third.
Dude, I'm hyped about Belly, man. Really, really hyped. And yo, ground ball right side. Let's see what happens here. If Jason beats us out, that'll score another run. Safe! Let's go! I'm just gonna update this caption. I won't post that because I want this, I really want people to see the Judge Belly Goldie because that is just fucking crack. Way to be though, Jace. Hold on, let me update this caption real quick and then I have a take. think.
He's been clocked at 30 feet per second, which is elite in terms of base running.
So Jason just drove in what? Bellinger?
Anywhere 20 and above is considered top 10%.
Ground ball left side from Volpe, backhanded by Vientos, long throw from third. Got him. Yo, another good-ass inning, chat. Yanks score 2. But yo, so the thing with Bellinger, we already discussed, the day off roulette, which has to happen because everybody has to get at bats. And then it just stems from the emergence of Trent Grisham, which is an awesome problem to have. But, dude, we have depth. Like, it's not a thing where a couple players are good or there's some bright spots. Right now, you look at this lineup, and particularly the 1 through 7, because if your 8 and 9 hitters are below league average, that's already like not a big deal. That's just a lot of times how baseball works. I mean, we can just take the Mets, for example. I mean, not roasting them, it's just 8 and 9 is fine. But even so, that's not our playoff third and second baseman. But the depth of this team, just talking on this current day right now, when it comes to having players that could start and lead off on other teams with, like Rice is not playing tonight. He can't fit in the lineup. Any other team, he's leading off tonight. And that goes for the rest of the guys that are involved in day off roulette, whether it be when Grisham gets off, Goldschmidt gets off, Bellinger when he gets off. Like, we have good players that are not playing. And how often is that the case for the Aaron Boone Yankees? And that's not a Boone diss. I'm just talking about era. Or the Judge Yankees, whatever it may be. And it really just, one guy. It's whoever's not playing with the outfielders/DH mix. But it's exciting. And even just from the standpoint of what we saw Wednesday in Seattle. Like, you see Goldschmidt's not playing. Oh, that's a bummer. I like Goldschmidt. He's been great. Well, there's a good chance Goldschmidt will play because he's going to get a huge at-bat come the opportunity to pinch hit, and that applies to Ben Rice. Now, in this game, we're up 5-1. We'll see how the rest go, or 6-1 now, rather. We'll see the rest go, so we may not need to. But every time when I'm writing in this lineup for the watch party pregame or Yanks Ave pregame, like, I don't look at it like, oh, we're not seeing Ben Rice today. I anticipate we will see Ben Rice, and it's going to come up in a huge spot. And that doesn't mean it needs to do what Goldschmidt did in Seattle, pinch hit home run to tie the game. That was awesome. But even just say tonight's game gets in a crucial spot, and you pinch hit Rice for B-Boss, and he gets a leadoff walk, which we know Rice has been great at doing this year. He's OBP's at 355, or whoever it may be. Like, we have a lot of good hitters on this team to the point where we can't even play them all. Unless Ben Rice, learns third base, which I would not rule that out yet. No, I would, but I wouldn't rule it out, actually, but I wouldn't bank on it. Anyway, it's just good shit, man. It's good shit. And, I don't want to...
2-0 on Taylor.
Oh, wow. I don't want to, turn it too hard. And here's, we're top 5, 6-1 Yanks. Rodon back out, of course. 81 pitches now. 2-1 on Tyrone Taylor, then top. So Soto due up third, by the way. This part of the conversation, when it comes to the Yankees being better this year, I don't want to turn into a Soto thing. Because, yes, the departure of Soto made it so the Yankees, and there's a fly ball to right. Fly ball. The departure of Soto made it so the Yankees can be overall a better team. That part is not so much a knock on Soto, because that stems from, the Yankees being ultimately cheap. I mean, say they had re-signed Soto, that fucking snake-ass bitch. They should still, because the Yankees signed Max Scherzer. But we know that's not the case. Because we lost Soto, that's why we got free. And you bring in Bellinger. Maybe they still would have done Goldschmidt because that was a cheap one-year deal. But the depth of the team... Oh, what a play by Goldschmidt, you fucking dog! Oh, I love him. I love him, and I love this team, chat. I'm posting that. Let's go. You get the point, though. I kind of wrapped it up anyways. Great play by Goldschmidt. Watch this shit.
Look at Aaron Judge's reaction there. You think they don't know how hard a play that is?
Let's go. Let me get it up on Yanks Ave. Great. That's a really great play. I don't want to even undersell that. That's an awesome, really great play by Goldschmidt.
It looks in slow motion. Catching that ball.
That had double written all over.
Clue helped a lot, actually. You think they don't know how hard a play that is?
Awesome.
Clue helped them.
Not acting his age.
That one made Eli blush right there. He's going to have a... He's going to know he played a game later. defense. He had that infield hit, then he hustled to second on that, scored, then he made that play.
Goldie's been so awesome, man. So awesome.
First base, Goldschmidt to Rodon.
You dead? Atta boy. All right, here's Soto. Let me get this play up on Yanks Ave real quick, but I'm watching.
Beats him barely.
I like this team, man.
Half step.
Chat, I like this team.
Bingo, bingo.
Guess who's in, Michael?
This is the weekend soundtrack.
The weekend soundtrack. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Die. Please die. Mentally. Bang. All right, here we go. 2 dead. Here's Soto. First pitch is strike. Come on, who strike this fucker out?
He scored the Mets' only run. Minimal RBI single.
Dude, Soto actually looks fat. It's insane. I'm not even being like a dick intentionally. Yeah, fuck you, Juan. Dude, stop. I hate it. I knew this was his plan going in. I want to see Rodon's reaction. I hope Rodon was like poker face with him. I hate it. Bro, fastball to his back, please. Oh! I know that wasn't intentional, but I love it. Yeah, it's so funny. How about a fastball to the head? Kidding. 2-1. Do it again. Do it again. Closer this time. That's actually a great... That is a perfect pitch after 2 inside one breaking ball, but then the inside fastball. Come back with a indoor slider, excuse me. I'm not an idiot, I promise. My brain's going a million miles a minute right now. Still 2-2.
Still 2-2. You always tell that story about when you faced Jeter for the first time with the Red Sox, right? Yeah, Jeter.
I don't even want to compare it to that, bro.
He gave me like that funny Jeter face look and completely disarmed me. I had the game face on. I was ready to...
This is not Cone versus Jeter.
Don't do that.
Come on, Rodon. Go fastball. Maybe. Up to you. Top 5, 3-2, 2 dead. Here's Soto. Oh, Soto's been up.
Juan Soto is confident and as loose as they come.
3-2.
Foul ball. Push the ball. Stop smiling. I'm gonna fucking... I can't. Dude, he's fat. It's crazy.
Smiling a lot, maybe to show the fans this is not really affecting me.
Yeah, it's all game plan. It's all performative.
Yes, that's a great read, Michael. A little defense mechanism.
Yes. I'm glad we're reading into it. Exactly what it is. It's a complete defense mechanism. It's all bullshit. It's Fugazi. It's not real. It's fake. Bitch, I'm so over it. 3 walks to Soto. Stop smiling, you bitch. I can't stand it. I hope Rodon's not smiling back. Hey, Spencer Scott. Respect to you, brother. Loizaga. Hey, nice little chin music he's got with that beard. Good to see you. If you didn't hear, Loizaga activated off the IL today. And Tyler Matzik, DFA.
And guys actually spoke to him in the clubhouse today, and he said he is feeling
Now visit from Matt Blake.
He had a couple appearances in the minors for his rehab assignment, and there was some thought that maybe they would have him throw back-to-backs before bringing him back up here, but ultimately they decided he'd be more valuable out of the Yankees' pen than anything else. Now, Aaron Boone said he's going to try to ease him into it. You won't see him throw back-to-backs for multiple days in a row to start, but Aaron Boone also said, I would not hesitate to put him in any type of situation, whether it be high leverage or middle of game, like you see him warming for this one.
And the Yankee move was to designate for assignment a left-hander.
Tyler Matzik
Alonso up. Big AB.
for assignment, a tough
Big
call
AB.
by the Yankees, but they believe Jonathan Loizaga is going to play a big role in this bullpen. And guys,
Let's go, Rodon.
know, if he is healthy, he can be
There's my damn chapstick.
there on the mound.
There it is.
Well, this could be the last battle that Rodon faces. Is it 94 pitches right now? So Alonso with a runner on first and 2 outs, and Loizaga heating up in the bullpen.
trying to give Rodon a chance to get through 5 here. But you were right, Michael. It's the leash is short.
Still got velocity.
Of course he does.
He threw 96 on his 96 pitch.
Good to have K back, by the way. Shout out Justin Shackle, who I thought was awesome. Especially in Seattle. Really came into his own, I think. My guy. Come on, Blue, you bitch. Sorry. There's one B word on the field tonight. I don't want to devalue the word. This umpire's a great guy. Come on, Rodon. Vientos on deck, right?
The 2-1 changeup right there. You know it's Pete Alonso.
I feel like my righty-lefty thing is off the Mets lineup. Apologies for that.
But nonetheless, you got to go get him.
Three-two.
Now the count full. 2 outs. That'll release Soto at first.
Chad, what do you think of Rodon throws here? 3-2. Breaking ball? It almost feels too obvious. Maybe changeup.
One of those spots, ball. You know, do you challenge him? Do you throw fastball, break him? Do you throw a strike? You got to get whatever.
I like that. Yeah, see, Cohen just obviously knows what he's talking about. Throw a strike. Come on.
He'll do it again.
Give me a change.
Well, that was a foul pitch off the plate away.
The change of clothes, because I am fucking sweating.
Sometimes you get towards that finish line, is that last out's got to be the hardest one, huh?
It certainly is. Looking for one more good pitch.
Come on, baby.
That was his fastest pitch at night.
It's a good game.
Yes.
It's fun.
Good spot. That's good. Pete Alonso spoils it.
Yeah!
Got him on the slider.
You're a fucking dog, Rodon. You're a dog.
So Rodon gives the Yankees 5 innings.
Did his job. Atta boy. Let's go, chat. Yeah, that's got to be it for Rodon. Yeah, I mean, 101 pitches. You can throw in letter grades. Start, circumstances, who we're facing. 4 walks, not great. I'll give him a solid Chris that I'm happy to say a B. Solid B for Rodon. With a B. Get it? You fucking get it, chat? Do you get that? Let's go. All right, I'm going to... I imagine I can post it on Yanks App. He's definitely done, right? Unless he comes in a face. No, he's got to be done. He's got to be done. What do we got? Wells, Peraza, B-Boss, 789.
With new Arm & Hammer Deep Clean Free and Clear Laundry Detergent. Our most powerful free and clear formula. Skin safe certified 100%.
With so many choices on Booking.com, like this waterfront hotel, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no.
We're just keeping tabs on arrivals.
While enjoying your hotel's view of the harbor.
Is that what that is?
And their well-reviewed clam chowder.
That's all they had.
Yeah.
And are those your kids dressed as Boston lobstermen?
Not our kids.
We're not?
Hun.
With millions of possibilities, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
You found it then.
Of course I did. Good boy.
Yankees baseball on Yaz is
Baby.
keep climbing.
Come back, baby. I want to play house.
On the mound for Rodon, that probably finishes Rodon's night. Yankees lead 6-1 on the Audi scoreboard. Martin Wells and Quantic.
Popped up. All right, I'm gonna post Rodon's outing on Yanks app. I imagine he's done. Yep, he's done. Attaboy, Rodon. Way to be. Let me see what you guys are saying letter grade wise. B is fair, B plus. All right, some of you guys going B plus. Word up. I think we're all in the same area. B plus. Yo, as the game goes on, by the way, I'm gonna be pulling up the chat more. Just give me a little bit. I mean, 6-1 lead is nice. But obviously, like, the last third of the game especially, like, I'm going to be chopping up with you guys. Let me get this Rodon lineup.
0-2.
What do we got?
Worked a walk with the bases loaded, picked up a ribby in the third.
5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, 3 of which were to Soto. Peraza down on strikes, that's all good.
Credit saw that way. He took those first couple breaking balls and just stayed with it.
So a 3.177 3.17 ERA for Rodon now in 10 starts. Awesome. Awesome. How many pitches? 101? 102? How many starts I said? 10 starts, let's go.
And a strike. B-Bus is 1 for 2, singled and scored a run.
So far, so good, chat. So far, so good. Keyword or key phrase, so far. Bang.
Yankees 6 runs on 7 hits. The Mets 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 big error. Off the glove of Kranich.
All good. All right, is the Loiza coming in, yo?
Here in the 5th. I will go to the 6th inning. Yankees are...
All right, well, Loiza was the last guy we saw up, unless I'm mistaken, chat. Is Loiza coming in? Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones came out 23 years ago today. Oh, that would make sense. It was May 16th that came out? All right, yo. Unless I'm mistaken, I think we're getting Loiza back, or Loiza is coming in for the 6th. And yeah, if you didn't hear, he's activated off the IL today. And yo, for the younger kids that weren't around, at least for Loiza's 2022, and you saw some glimpses, but he got hurt a lot. But now he's healthy, knock on wood. Had a, I don't think it was Tommy John, but he did have a torn UCL, so it was some sort of elbow surgery. It might have been the, I don't know, whether it be Tommy John with the brace, like the thing that Jason had and whatnot. He's returning from elbow surgery, and he was a free agent, signed a 1-year deal with a club option for 26. So he's back, and you see the career numbers. But again, if you weren't around for 2022, 2021 actually. His 2021 was nuts. Literally led all American League relievers in WAR. He was a multi-inning guy, which I imagine he will be again this year. We did just hear, and this makes sense, that he won't be used on back-to-back days, at least to start out, which is fine. That's all good. I mean, welcome back. I'm pumped. So good to have him back. And that was kind of a surprise. I mentioned in the pregame, we knew he was on his way back, and he was in rehab for a good little bit. But I didn't know he was coming back today. And then I got the notification. I'm like, yo, word? Yo, word? Sound like a fucking tool right there. Anyways, welcome back, Loiza. Yeah, word. There, it's on the... I just said word again. I said that a lot. It was just the way I said it before. That was like, what the hell? It's on the box score, so it's official. Let's do it, yo. Dude, Trevino's balling out. Oh, they're just showing all the former Yankees. Yeah, a lot of former Yankees are balling out. But, like, did we want... I mean, we lost Trevino to get Fernando Cruz. I don't think anybody's regretting that. And no disrespect to Trevino, I'm happy he's doing well, by the way. Verdugo, too. Like, do we want Verdugo back? No. But I'm happy he's doing well. Tommy Kahnle, some of you guys wanted him back. I honestly was kind of good, admittedly so. Like, more so from the age perspective, like, relievers are so weird, and as I get older, like, granted, I'm gassing up Cruz, and he's 35. What up, Loiza? Here we go. I did not want Kahnle back. He is doing well. The other two I don't really, like, feel bad about.
I mean, there were times
I forget what Kinley got with the Tigers, too. Anyways, they should show Glaber. Glaber's balling out, too. I don't want him back either. But I'm happy for him. All right, yo. What up, Loizaga? Good to have you back. Ball and a strike on Vientos. Chopper. Fair ball. Peraza. I don't want to say it every time he makes a routine play, but you always can trust Peraza to make the play at third base. Or really just on defense in general, which is not like a... That's not to be, you know, glossed over. I don't know. One day.
Yeah, mid to upper 90s is a welcome.
Hell yeah, no, dude, it's good to have him back. Wendy's talk, because Dan, I'm naked and watching Johnny back on the hill. Life is good. Wendy's, that's kind of what I was saying when I smelled my candle before, bro. Like, I don't know if it was 6-1 at the time of that or still 4, whatever it was. I was vibing, chilling with you guys. Yanks are playing well. I know Soto's walked 3 times, but for the most part, like, it's been a great night so far. I walked past my creme brulee smelling candle that I just bought yesterday, and I'm just like, yo, I'm fucking chilling, dog. And that's nothing all sentimental or, like, you know, weird. That's what life is for. The moments where you feel like you're chilling. Because shit like that can happen. Nah, it's all good. That'll probably be a leadoff, or not leadoff, 1-out double for Nimmo. Pointless slide. Or farming. Just for effect. All good.
Another good at bat. A change up here. He kind of turns it over, but you don't get enough movement at the end. And it looked like it went off.
How the Knicks doing, by the way? Keep me updated.
He kind of hesitated. He was in the middle of his dive, and the ball went.
Oh shit, we got some more super chats, by the way. Damn, I'm sorry, I missed a few. Brandon Lopez, thank you so much, dude. Sending a $5 super chat. And at least as far as my iPad is showing me, you didn't say nothing, so you're supporting. Thank you so much, dude. That's nuts. D's chat. Yeah, what up, D? I don't know why I almost read your full name. Like I don't. What up, D? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Sends a $5 super chat. Says, did you see the throw that the trader threw to home plate to get Belly? A straight needle arm. Yeah, no, we talked at the time, D. A 3-bouncer. A 3-bouncer. I mean, and that's weird because Soto does not have a bad arm at all. So I'm not sure what that was all about. Ground ball left side. Let's see what happens. This would be so. Oh, my bad. I forgot Nimmo was a double. I was about to say inning double play. Loizaga was the king of that. Thanks, D. I appreciate you. Hector with another super chat, probably after the Goldie play. Says, let's go Goldie, hell yeah. And yo, shout out my guy Nell, $10 super chat. And we were just talking over text with this. But yeah, Nell just won a $90 bet off the Bellinger double. $5 for $90. Here's to Dan. I appreciate you, Nell. Nell's my fucking guy. I love you, Nell.
He makes it look easy.
Nell, you're my fucking guy, dude. I appreciate you, man. Oh, Knicks are winning 40. You pulling my leg? They're not home, are they, chat? Are they still in Boston?
What a great chest protector.
All right, word.
You can see
Knicks are up, yeah, 40-24. I know it's basketball, so like, you know, shit can obviously change.
There on the right side of his and the left side.
But yeah, they're not home, are they? They're in Boston. Oh, they are home. Knicks are home.
I remember growing up. You watched Thurman Muncie have that yellow chest, orange chest protector. Now they get very.
Nah, you're chilling, William. I thought they were in Boston too. Word.
Thurman had one in World year too. Yeah.
I'm not like a jinx guy, really. I mean, I get more so for baseball out of respect for the game. Like when I say, "Oh, we're up 6-1 so far," like that's not a jinx. It's more so like I respect the sport of baseball. But for basketball, it's more of a standpoint like it's not my place to jinx the Knicks. Like I'm a casual Knicks fan, so I don't want to be that fucking guy. Like all I'll say is word up. Well, if it gets to like crunch time, well, I'll have to make highlights. We'll see what the deal is with the games, but I can see myself throwing that on. Anyways, 2 balls and a strike, 2 dead, runner off second. Yanks up by 5. Here's Loizaga. Loizaga gets 2-1 to Francisco Alvarez, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. A good walk, because it led to Rodon getting Acuna to fly out. Or ground out the first, whatever it was. I think it was ground out the first. Who gives a fuck?
On Alvarez. Alvarez 0 for 1 with a walk.
Yo, by the way, shout out to Nell. Shout out Nell, Luna, Morgan, moderating the chat. Especially on a night like this, yo. Not that I can tell, which means you guys are fucking crushing it. But they can get crazy on like rivalry weekend, and I haven't seen that. Fly ball to left center field, that ain't gone. Alvarez ain't got left center in Yankee Stadium pop. Not a swing like that. Loizaga, welcome back. Shit, I should probably post that actually. Well, you know what? He might go both innings. We'll see. Once he's officially done, there's a chance maybe just in my story, but point is, welcome back to Glasgow. Good shit. Scoreless inning for his return. Anyways, Chet, take a leak real quick, grab your next drink, or I don't know, get a bite to eat really, really quickly because we got top of the order coming up. Where are we at? Bottom 6. Yeah, bottom 6. Grisham, Judge, Bellinger. Let's get some insurance, yo. I mean, 6-1 is still within reason to not celebrate a win, obviously. But yo, like, make it, even if you make it 7, well, let's get a couple runs on the board here, make it 8-1, and then we'll be really kicking back and relaxing and enjoying this Friday night. Not for good, but you know, maybe I do believe in jinxes the way I'm talking. Anyways, top of the order coming up. Let's go, chat. And yo, click like on the stream if you haven't already, please. Dan, how's your feed ahead of mine? I'm literally watching on cable. Yeah, Wendy's Tacos. The cable is usually the best way to go. And I think you're probably right there with me. I will say MLB TV is up to speed. It's nuts. Can you add the Knicks reaction at the end of the vid if Yanks finish? I'm curious to stay live for. Dude, there's a chance. There's a chance I go live for the Knicks. Or not go live for the Knicks, but like, there's a chance I turn it on like on my phone or something if it gets into crazy shit. How's it going, by the way, William? With everything. Yeah, Stan's running. Alright, here we go. Top of the order. Oh, he's looking good, too. Yo, what up, Stan? Look at this fucking dog. Take your time, brother. We know you'll be back. Here we go, chat. Look at him. Something about Stan, too, I love. A lot of guys, when they're hurt for a while, it's not like a knock on them because sometimes they used to at least send him to Tampa and he'd be away from the team. But a lot of guys are not like around when they're hurt, especially for a long period of time. Stan, I feel like, has been there every game. Every game. At least at home. And that's awesome. He's a fucking Yankee, dude. He's a Yankee. Let's go, Grish. I love that, man. He's always there. It's sick.
Well, Michael, I was a little surprised to see pregame today. He was out taking some grounders in the infield. When I spoke to him in the clubhouse, he said he's feeling good. He thinks he's only about a week
Jazz is really
and a half
optimistic.
away. I asked him whether or not he'd need another MRI just to make sure the oblique has healed enough, and he said he has not heard anything about that. But when I asked Aaron Boone, he said maybe Jazz was being a little optimistic with that time frame. With the severity of those injuries, you imagine they're going to give him some extra time. Even though Jazz feels good, it never really felt like he was in that much pain. There is probably still a little something in there. So Aaron Boone said, that's what I love about Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's always ready to go and he wants to be in there, but perhaps not quite yet, guys.
Well, that certainly rounds out the lineup.
What up, Jazz?
Lefty bat in there, and there he is taking some of those ground balls.
Yeah, word. And bat Jazz like where Bebos is batting. Bat him 8th or 9th.
I think the glove started it
That'd
all.
be awesome.
Pink, green, blue, you had it all working.
Great necklace, too.
Oh, shit. Foul ball.
Notice the necklace.
I mean,
Not bad.
Bling there for a sparkle in your eye.
how could you not notice it, Paulie?
What's up, Jazz?
Michael, you should get one of those.
The necklace?
Yeah.
Light her up. So Loizaga scoreless 6, and that'll do it. Which is just fine.
Maybe a little something like that? Let's see Michael's.
Is that from last year when Verdugo was wearing the chain?
Double piercings, nose, ears.
Yeah, the big loop, not just the diamond stud. Sure.
Show that tattoo you just got too.
Good eye.
3-2.
Good 2.
Jose Budo. Third pitcher used by the Mets. Yankee captain is on deck.
Line to left center field.
Right.
All good. Hard hit.
I've got some bad news.
Let's go, Cap.
Bad?
Yeah, well, Judge's single, his last time up, tied him with Brett Gardner for 20th in the franchise total bases list, 2,284. Next up, just 29 away, Paul O'Neill with 2,313.
That's not bad news because Aaron Judge is going to pass everybody. Don't worry.
slider. Judge 1 for 2 with a walk and has a couple runs scored. So 1 for 2. His average goes up 1 point. He's at 413. That's the tough part about hitting 400. You go 1 for 3. What a great night.
Yo, the comments on the Carlos Rodon final line post on Yankees Average get me fucking hyped. Let's go, Cap. Ball and a strike.
So somebody asked me this today. What's your take? What would be more impressive? Judge hits 400 or wins the Triple Crown?
Oh my God.
Well, the Triple Crown
Jesus Christ.
is,
I love you, Kay. 400, come on.
This day and age, the way the pitching
Come on.
I don't see how it could be done, to tell you the truth.
Put it this way, the average Major League batting average in the American League this year, 242.
Yeah.
Heads up.
So it's been a long time since somebody hit 400. Miguel Cabrera just won the Triple Crown.
Yeah, 2013.
You have to consider the environment that he's playing in now.
The 2-2.
Foul ball.
Ted Williams got to face the starting pitcher 4 times on average.
Oh my God, Judge would have hit
Not every
600.
Judge. He's facing all this parade of relievers
And
to
balled
win
out in the
95
war.
plus.
Had he been in it.
It's really hard to hit. Just no two ways about it. Major League hit batting has never been more difficult because of all these relievers.
Let's go, Cap.
pitch
2-2.
design,
Look at Cole.
velocity. Well, there's
What up,
a lot of
Ace?
reasons why it's so difficult to hit nowadays.
The 2-2. 3-2 on Judge. Bottom of the 6th inning, Yankees up 6-1. Still 3-2.
All good. All good, Cap. Good AB.
2 down.
Here's Belly. How we doing, chat?
After Subway Series coverage on Yes, don't miss the latest episode of The Story of
JK, suck my balls. How's that sound? You like the sound of that, brother? Talk too much. I'll show you fucking talking too much. I've been pretty quiet the last little bit. Fuck you, JK. Is this the same JK? Oh, my bad, JK. Maybe you weren't talking to me. Oh, you're saying to Chris? Oh, I agree. Chris talks way too much. No, I'm just kidding, Chris. My bad, JK, if you weren't saying that to me. I gotta stop doing that. Bellinger lines out. I always do that. I'll fucking not look at the chat for 10 minutes, see one message, assume it's to me. Unless it was to me, I don't know. Clarify! Yeah, well, let me see the Knicks. Let me see the New York Knicks. Dude, are you guys not playing? They're actually fucking home. Oh my God, they're up 51-28. Oh no, did you think so too? Oh, word. Let's go now. I just appreciate it. I like you having my back. I may have got that wrong though. Yeah, Chris, that was towards you, bro. Stop trying to fucking make me beef with JK. Dude, JK's locked in this argument. He's not even addressing my accusation. Oh, for real, Tom. No doubt. No doubt. Wells, too. So I think Leiter's coming in for the 7th. Yo, we're in the 7th now. I gotta get my post game. Not ready, but I actually don't have even the Mets logo on there yet. Click like, yo, if you haven't already, please.
Click like.
On the stream. Oh, God. That's just great. I got like fucking Johnny Bravo hair. Appreciate you guys being here, chat. It's been a freaking blast.
What would we even do?
Add a bunch of slows and mix-ins like
bear with me on the box
Oreos,
score. I gotta.
Pop-Tarts
I think
pieces.
ESPN's tweaking
That's
a
kind of
little
genius,
bit.
actually. For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's.
Yeah, I'll get that right on
Time
home.
to name that Yankee.
Oh shit.
Close again. So not much of a hitter.
I'm not
He
sure.
hung around a long time because he was a great fielder. And the answer is Kevin
Now you're
Elster.
chilling, JK.
Kevin Elster.
Then you get a stream with Charlie. Oh, dude, I fucking even asked about that. Nah, I mean, I guess not for this one.
Popped out in the 10th.
Dude, maybe for the when we go to City, whenever that is.
And the 11th. We're showing hitting.
Gerard, I actually thought about doing that. Like, even scheduling a stream, technically, like scheduling a live chat thing so you guys can still talk. I was actually thinking about doing that. On days I don't do watch parties, so you guys can have a live chat still, so we'll just, like, yes with each other. Anyways, is this lighter?
Between 94 and 95.
Yep, here's lighter. Yeah, alright, box score's messed up, so just ignore that for now. It might be out for half an inning. Look at that stadium, yo. Let's go, chat. 6-1. Now I'm kind of chilling. I know we haven't won, but we should win.
Curveball misses, 1-1. 3 straight scoreless appearances for Leiter. You see the numbers, 25 strikeouts and 16 in the 3rd innings.
Just because the Yankees don't have a lot of high velocity relievers doesn't mean they don't have strikeout guys. They have guys that can miss bats. I think that was a triple negative, Michael. That wasn't even close to proper English. How many negatives do we have? Double negatives bad. I think that was a triple negative.
Cody, you and I were working on our baseball skills during English class.
Never mind.
Wow, the narrative on Twitter is that I've been tweaking so much about all the camaraderie with the Yankees, it's bothered me. But everybody's saying Juan Soto is smiling and laughing more with the Yankees than he has his whole year with the Mets. He clearly wants to be.
Just showing off right now. He's trying to get to that one, too.
Yeah, no, I know. No, it's on ESPN. I just gotta wait for them to update it.
The 29th edition of the Subway Series. There have been 10 Yankee wins in the series, 13 splits, and 5 Met wins.
Fixed.
And since the Subway Series began, the Yankees have an 84 and 67 advantage over the Mets. Well, the most important Subway Series was the World Series, where the Yankees won that one in 5 games. But those games were pretty close.
I'll leave it like this for now. But yeah, sometimes ESPN like drops at the count and shit.
There's no doubt about it. They had that game, and then that changed the
But I can
whole
fix it
series.
for now.
During that run, when you look at it, we stole a couple.
Yeah, I guess that's
game ones
worthwhile,
from San
huh?
Diego also in '98. And it just changes the whole momentum of those short series. You just, as a team, you can't turn it back around.
Now, we talked about it on the pregame show. The big part of Game 1 was...
It'll be back to normal probably in a minute or two.
Chances coming up.
Wow. If he only knew
Let's go,
what was
Letter.
going through my mind. Emergencies. I was fouling balls over the other dugout, everything else.
Rounded up the middle, Volpe.
Easy. 1 out.
Cody was over in our dugout looking at me like, are you kidding me with this hack?
Oh, chat. Yo, shout out to women, though. Super chat. Says, hey, Dan, who are you planning to use for the highlights photo for tonight's game? Good question. Yo, good question. Damn, I don't know, to be honest. For YouTube highlights, Rodon, because I do 2 for that. There's 2 pictures in the YouTube highlights. Rodon will be in 1 most likely. I mean, Soto actually might be in 1. I might be just judging Soto again. But for the like Instagram and Facebook post game, I don't know. Probably whatever like coolest picture I find, because there's not like a main star from it.
I mean, it's just Piazza when he got a good swing off. And he
Could be Goldie. Could be Goldie if there's a cool picture of him. Thanks, William.
Taylor rips one to left field, and that is a fair ball.
Oh, wow.
Goes into the corner. Bellinger will flip it in.
Or Belly, yo, word no. Yeah, if Bellinger's, if there's a decent Bellinger pick, that might be the move.
Again, we lose it going down there, but it just stays fair.
Next up, 58-32.
That brings up Lindor. Lindor's played the Yankees a lot. Remember, he was with Cleveland, 50 games, 321 average against the Yankees. Now coming into today, he had 52 hits.
Nice.
And that's tied with 5 others for the most hits in the National League. Fernando Cruz warming up for the Yanks.
Speaking of a strikeout guy, huh?
Yes.
Michael, you talk about what this Subway Series has become, the interleague, and then obviously the World Series. But back, I remember, I think might have been the first game I ever played in Yankee Stadium was the old Mayor's Trophy. We used to play the Mets right before opening day, and then I think that went back to like 1967 or something like that, even earlier.
That was a big deal. It was a big deal, and it was so, the Yankees and the Mets play every year now.
They should do that again, the Mayor's Trophy game. That's kind of cool.
But that was a big deal for, you could sell out crowds for an exhibition game. That was your bragging rights for the year. Swing.
Nice! Good boy. So, yo, Lindor 0 for 4.
There's 0 for 4, he goes down on strikes.
And here's fucking Soto.
And that's the 6th strikeout for Yankee pitching, brought to you by Audi in the 2025 Audi Q6. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer.
Can we get him out? Like, don't give him a 4th walk, like, let's go. But also don't let him go deep.
Greeting Soto again in his return to Yankee Stadium.
He's so fucking trash. Look how fat he is.
3 times tonight.
Oh, he wants to go deep. This little fucking bastard wants to go deep.
We're wondering. I wonder if.
Come on, Leiter, stretch this bum out.
Time up, and I said he's not going to get cheered. I mean, just how Yankee fans, the mind works. In their mind, he left them. But I wonder, you think these Bulls will go on for the 15 years?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yes.
I'm sure there'll be
2. Blue, you bitch. His umpire clearly has some, like,
yes, sure.
motives.
There are Met fans here too as well. That was the whole dynamic of the Subway Series here that was remarkable from day one in 1997. How many Mets fans were at Yankee Stadium and vice versa?
And when I drove in today after 18 hours of traffic,
Dude, that second pitch was a strike.
lined up to get in the ballpark, and I saw a lot of Mets
Bitch.
jerseys. So yeah,
He thought about that shit last night that he was gonna tip his cap. Look at that girl smiling. Come on, what are we doing? Dude, I can't. Look at the little fucking loser smiling in the background. Not even the girl, the dude. Come on. Who are you?
2-2.
Oh, fake fan. I might go to the game tomorrow.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
The crowd's been really good tonight, by the way. The crowd's been awesome.
6-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here we go. Come on, Leiter. Blue, bring him up. Bring him up. Stop talking to Wells. And Wells, stop talking to him. We are not friends.
Terrell leads off second. Soto at the plate. 3 walks so far tonight.
Up the middle. Yes! Yes! Yes!
1 man left. Soto has struggled this year with runners in scoring position.
Yes, he has.
5 for 36.
Yes.
At the end of 6.5 innings of play, it's time for the
Well, Chad, very good.
Final score 6-1.
Very flipping good. Yes, God bless America. 7 inning stretch, yo. So far, so good. I think I'm going to I think I'm going to prep my post game. Not like entirely get it ready, but I actually usually the night before a series, I'll like put the next team's logo on the thing and like get all like the watch party thumb and the thumbnail. I didn't do that for this one, so I'm at least gonna get that prepped. But yeah, the lean right now. Shout out my guy Nell for mentioning it. Some of you guys I'm sure did too. But I think we might go Bellinger for the post game pick if there's a good one. Anyways, God bless America. Shout out Michael Drakowski, veteran of the game. So yeah, don't mind me staring down your soul right now as I kind of prep this, but yeah, yo, keep me updated on the Knicks. As for the Yanks, though, so far so good. Yes. What are we, 25-18, right? Dude, if we win this game, if we hold on, we're 26-18. That'd be a nice record. That'd be nice. Yo, let's get 10 games over 500. I'm not gonna bank on a sweep here, but like, it won't be long before we get there. Yes, God bless America. Damn fucking right. But yo, let me know any thoughts you guys have about tonight's game. Obviously, any feelings, anything, any takes, any reactions. I don't know. While I get this up, and then I'll pull up the chat. My home, sweet home. I'm all shook up. Hey, yeah. My hands are shaking and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. What's the Mets record? 28. If they lose this game, 28-17. Yeah, what the hell? I'll check the Yankees picks tonight. Why not? See what we got. No, I will not be using Oswald Peraza. I mean, I'll do a dual post-game, too, with fucking dipshit Soto in it. Ooh, actually, I think I found a good Bellinger pick. Yeah, I think we'll do this. I ain't putting that fucking bum in any more post-games. It was kind of just, like, weird in a way, like, I don't think deja vu's a term, but when I was prepping, like, this page, for example, earlier, I saved the file as... Like, all the files are saved the same way, just with the player's name, obviously. And I go to see the save Soto's like new stat page, and it's like, do you want to replace the file that already exists? I'm like, yeah, bitch, I do. And of course, so like the last time, it's replacing the file that was last updated on whatever it was, October 20-something, 2024. Yeah, we'll use this picture for Bellinger. I like that. You guys can't see anything I'm doing right now, anyways, but oops. Ario, bottom of the 7th, it's what is it? Goldschmidt, Jason, Volt. Yes, indeed. Let's do it, baby. Let's see if the box score is fixed on ESPN yet. It is. So let me update this.
When a team will bring lefties out of the bullpen because the right-handed hitters on the bench. Ground ball to Lindor. We're not as scary as some of the left-handers they might pinch hit for. But the Mets only have one left-hander in the bullpen. They've had injuries to their left-handed relievers. So
yeah, they just lost somebody for the year, right?
And that's it. So we might not see him that much.
Or was that Minter? Minter's a righty, I believe. Maybe there's somebody else, too.
You turn around to the right side when you bring in a lefty, but he'll stay batting left-handed.
Yeah.
0 for 2.
Relentless.
Although Dominguez did pick up his first
right-handed
home run on the West Coast swing, that was in Sacramento.
What did he say? First 3 homer games, he's saying.
Except for Cabrera.
I missed it. Bang. There we go.
2-0.
Let's go, chat. How we doing, yo?
Bottom of the 7th inning. 6-7 for the Yanks. 1-4 and 1 for the Mets.
That's just great. Let's go, Jace. Already won out. Goddamn.
Support America's military and first.
I think I'm in win mode now, chat. Win mode. Like now, as of this moment. I feel like I can tell my brain is assuming a win tonight.
So 3-0 on Dominguez. Do they green light him? at least taking 3.
Let me check on the Knicks. How the Knicks looking, chat? I'm about to find out.
Double-barreled action for the Yankees.
64-37, or Williams and Yeri De Los Santos. One of those two will pitch the 8th.
And another walk for
And a
Dominguez.
one-out walk for Jason. Yep, second of the game. Attaboy.
Take a look at the Audi Electric Moment. Experience a fully electric Audi vehicle at your local Tri-State Audi dealer today.
Oh, still makes me scared.
So from where you were, you thought that was out.
I did.
What up, chat?
And you look at his swing and you've seen it happen so many times. That once it's caught, then you get to celebrate a little bit.
Yeah, yo, click like on the stream if you don't mind. Really quick, just click like.
And there's a strike to Anthony Bolton. Just not quite enough launch angle on it. A little too much of a line drag.
Yeah,
Those
dude.
winds at Shea Stadium too could swirl quite a bit.
Oh, Joseph, no, this was, I've been wearing like this all day. It's not the top one, it's the second one. I always leave the second one open. Bro, I don't have like any spring clothes, that's part of the issue. I gotta go like spring shopping, or summer shopping rather. So legit, like every day, like, when you guys see me on stream, like this is what I wear in the office. It's like, just fucking throw a Yankee jersey on. Also, my other clothing of choice is like fucking wife beaters all the time, so it kind of works out well if I wear one of these underwears and also like at the gym and shit. It's kind of like my only minimalistic approach to life, I guess. I guess, I don't know. What up, Jacob?
The Subway Series game, and we talked about that.
Hell yeah, yo, yeah. Click like on the stream if you don't mind. That's the last time I'll say. I don't want to be a pest, but yeah. Tonight's been a good night. 6-1 Yanks, 1 out. Here's Volt. Runner off first, once you count.
By Joe Torre, and you came in to face Piazza. What did that mean to you?
I got a splinter or something.
Runner goes, no throw.
Oh shit, I got a splinter, Chad.
Well, it meant everything.
Maybe a paper
You know,
cut.
to be able to be a part of that after playing for the Mets for 6 years, and then you know at the end of the year 2000,
I'm all shook up.
you know, I really fell on my face. I wasn't sure I was going to be on the roster. So just to get that one out,
My hands are shaking. Yo, you guys want to see my fucking Elvis cutout?
That was a gift.
You guys want to see Elvis alive? I'll show you in between innings. Volpe down on strikes. So Volpe over 3. Did have a walk though.
After making that move, he still, to this day, 25 years later, has never received a Christmas card from Denny Day.
Let's go, Wells. So your chat is where I like to look at, like, we're in home run territory. Not that it's a done game at all. It should be, but we'll see what happens. It should be. We should be good.
Joe Girardi, my catcher there, and I was trying to work.
Give me like a stat pad and home run. Wells, go deep. Give me a 2-run bomb. And from the game's perspective, then we'd actually be in kind of like blowout-ish territory. So that'd be cool too. Somebody hit a homer. Who do I want to hit a homer, chat? Let's say everybody. We really only have, including Wells, 4 more outs left before, assuming we close it off in the 9th. But who do you want to go deep, Chad? If you could pick one more homer today, or not one more, the first homer today. There hasn't been any homers. Let's see. We got Wells 7. Yo, like if Bebas like first big league homer, no Peraza. Although this would be a time where he would just like send a fucking cock shot to left or something. Give me Bebas' first big league homer tonight. Or I take another Grisham, or I take a Judge, or I take a Bellinger.
Scheduled to go back out for the next inning.
And we'll see what happens from there. But
Came up and I got pinch
at the very least, we should get a.
It's a good trivia question.
Actually, no, we need one more guy to get on to get one more Judge at bat.
Yankees and got an at bat.
We're chilling. We're fucking chilling.
George picked him.
Let's go, Wells. 2-1.
He kind of blocked the thing, Boston.
Yes.
And
waiver wire.
Yeah. I didn't even realize he was on the playoff run because he didn't play a lot.
Grisham. Oh, I'm down. I'm down for Grisham. But I'm also a fucking shill. I'm down for any of them to go deep. Really, besides Peraza. I'd be hyped for Peraza homer, but that would more so just be like for the game's sake, not individual. I'm talking individual player. Stats wise. Oh, dude, JK, I know. Oh, it's fucking, dude. You guys mentioned W. I gotta pull this back up. The W supposed are nice, dude. And again, Peraza and Bebas are not legitimately like everyday starters. So like true talent according to planned team, which I shouldn't even say that, but let's say as of a day or a few days ago before Waldo got hurt. And then you have Jazz, which Jazz, I should have his stats updated because we definitely talked about it. I think he's above league average. Yeah, so Jazz, granted, he's got to be a lot better. And like a lot of this does stem from the opening day series, but like true starter on the team is Jazz at second base. So that's an above league average WRC plus. So we have one guy, like Peraza is technically the starting third baseman, and Cabrera, before he went down, was like around an 85. There's one spot, excuse me, Bellinger, which no. I fucking bet. What I was going to say was we only have one guy below league average in the lineup, like true starter-wise, when you factor in Jazz's return. Bellinger is definitely above a league average fucking WRC+. I bet you he is in lifetime. Yep! Cody Bellinger is a 101 WRC+. You know what? I'm pulling up his fucking Photoshop file right now, and I'm going to update that to his current stats. Yes, indeed, folks. That is what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I've never done this before, actually. I never updated a stat page in live time. Are we on Bellinger right now? Very good. I'm going to update this. Let's see, he got a rip. No, he didn't get a rip tonight. That's all good. But the WRC Plus is what we care about. Yes, indeed. All right, chat, you ready to see some magic? Bang. Look at that. Above league average. We can kill the May stats because those aren't updated. But Bellinger, 3 hits tonight, now is above he's at a 101 WRC plus. Fuck yeah. So what I was saying before, because now we can obviously he's above league average. There's only one position that's, again, talking true talent, like playoff lineup as of right now, that's below league average, WRC plus, and that's third base. Because once Jazz comes back, he's league average. He's a 107 as of the time he got hurt. Anyways. Yeah, that was ridiculous that he tipped his cap. Yo, shout out William again, dude. My fucking guy. It's in the $5 super chat. Says Weaver striking out Soto for the final out. Anyone? Oh, I'd be so down. Be so down. He's probably not coming in with a 6-1 lead, but dude, that would be at some point this weekend. Oh, I hope. Williams is in right now. Word. Okay, so Devin Williams in for the 8th. And he says some awesome outings lately. Still some clunkers, but he's been awesome.
That'll face Alonso. And this is something that a lot of Met fans remember. The last time they faced
so bad, dude.
Was Devin Williams gave up that home run to Pete Alonso in the playoff series.
Oh, that's right.
And they eventually went to the National League Championship Series. That was the last.
Chat, I'm gonna watch this at back because this is awesome, and then I gotta take a leak so bad. I also might run across the street really quick. I want to see them hit. I'm gonna sprint after this at bat. 0-2. I like Alonso, by the way. Similar to the one, he's true to him. Like that sounds so corny, but like he's fucking himself. Like he's such a meathead slugger. I love it. But also same logic I applied similar to Vlad. Like you said, I mean Vlad would be an idiot not to take that deal. But I respect guys who want to stay with the same squad. I respect loyalty like more than anything. Fitting for tonight.
I just noticed after 2 fastballs, Alonso is still on that changeup.
Let's go, Williams.
So he must be just sitting dead changeup.
I gotta piss so bad, dude. I don't want to say. My mom didn't like that word, the P word. But I also don't like saying like the act like P. P's fucking. You can't say P. I have to go to the bathroom. Ring him up. Word up. I'll be right back, Jack. Talk amongst yourselves.
I don't care how good your changeup is, and Devin Williams is the best in the game. It's more like a screwball. But you have to retain a little bit of mystery, and this is how you do it. You protect that changeup by, you know what, I'm going to dot this fastball, and if you're sitting on me, if you're cheating, I'm going to get you, and he does.
There's Mark Vientos. I remember I used to bug you with this question when a guy would throw a changeup, and that was his big pitch. I said, why wouldn't you sit on it? He said, because you get embarrassed if you sit on a changeup and you get a fastball.
You get a fastball right there. You know, you don't. Not too many people get to the major leagues because they're changeup hitters or a breaker. You got to be able to hit the fastball first. But that's where you get your eyes open when you come to the major leagues and they can throw breaking balls, changeup for strikes in any count. Then you kind of learn to adjust to stuff. But nobody gets to the major leagues that can't catch up to a good fastball.
The best weapon a pitcher has is mystery. Without it, we'll just tell you what's coming. That was the Houston thing was all about, right? The banging of the trash can. Because hitters want to know what you're going to throw. So from a pitching standpoint, retaining that mystery is huge. And for Devin Williams, it's, you know what, I can still spot a fastball on you to protect that great Scroogey changeup that I featured.
I think that was the problem early in the year, that when he did use his fastball, he wasn't able to throw it for strikes. And it's not to show the fastball, it's to be able to throw it for strikes, where you can get them to swing at the changeup out of the strike zone.
2-2. Swing and a miss on the change. 2 away.
I mean, you and I played in Fernando Valenzuela's era, and he had a screwball. That's what this is. You can call it a changeup, but look at him turn that thing over. Pronate, look how tightly that thing's wound and spinning. This is a screwball. I'm sorry. When I look, that's a screwball.
Yeah, it's got too much spin on it.
He's turning that thing over and spinning the heck out of it, and that thing's moving like crazy.
And most pitchers were told not to throw that because it was extremely hard on your elbow, right? Because you really had to throw against it. And I remember Tom Browning had one. John Smiley actually broke his arm throwing a screwball changeup.
Devin Williams has a gift. He can pronate. He can turn the ball over with the best of them.
1-1 on Nimmo. Nimmo has 2 of the Mets' 4 hits. And he's driven in their only run, a single and a double.
Yeah, I remember you bring up Fernando Valenzuela, facing him the first time. That was like, I've never seen this pitch before. It was like hitting a curveball from a righty. It came back into you, but it didn't get there. It was unhittable for a while.
Fernando Mania had 8 complete game shutouts in his first like 6 weeks or so. It was like a ridiculous run that he broke in with. Throwing strikes with his fastball is a difference, all the difference in the world for this guy. It just gives him the coverage that he needs. Now he can do whatever he wants. And that great changeup will be that much more effective.
Swing and a miss. That's an impressive 8th inning for Devin Williams. He strikes out the side. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th in the Bronx. Yankees lead the Mets by a score of 6-1.
Cover us in mud, not dyes and perfumes. Woo! Clean deep with new Arm & Hammer Deep Clean Free and Clear Laundry Detergent. Our most powerful free and clear formula. Skin safe certified 100%.
AI is old news, but apartmental intelligence, that's the future. Picture your perfect apartment. Watch this. Am I here? And now it's up there. Oh, apartments.com. Place to find a place. Oh!
I said I'd never join.
And I'm gonna get to work on one of these!
Never knew how strong I was. I figured I'd never get out of my hometown. Or be the one who stops an attack. Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
Introducing AG1 Next Gen. The daily health drink backed by 4 rigorously designed clinical trials. Next Gen is clinically shown to increase healthy gut bacteria.
For the optimum, don't take slow for an answer replay. How about some pronation here?
Well, he can do it with the best of them, but when you're throwing that fastball like that, then you can turn it over. And then you throw the fastball right by him. He really featured a good fastball. He was throwing his changeup at a higher rate than ever before earlier in the season. He needs to get back to a little more even, Steven, a little more mystery, as I said before.
So here's Nunez. Mets' 4th pitcher of the night. They'll face 8-9-1 for the Yankees. Now Peraza swings and misses. Early going, just 4 games, numbers not that great. Line to right field, Soto will make the play. 2 down. Yuri De Los Santos heating up. Yankees with a 5-run lead, certainly not a save situation. But they have used 3 high-leverage relievers, Loizaga, Leiter, and Williams. Grisham takes outside 1-0. An announced crowd of 47,700 here in the Bronx to see the 29th edition of the Subway Series. Today would have been Billy Martin's 97th birthday. And back in 1957, the team took him out after they beat Kansas City 3-0 for his 29th birthday. They took him to the Copacabana. Yankee fans might know this story. Well, Sammy Davis Jr. was performing, and there was a bowling team there that started heckling Sammy Davis Jr. racial epithets, and the Yankees did not take kindly to that. And Billy Martin and Hank Bauer objected. Supposedly a huge brawl broke out, $5,500 in fines. It eventually got Martin traded to Kansas City because of that brawl. But at the time, Yogi Berra, who was there, said, "Nobody done nothing to nobody."
That's understandable. That's a couple negatives for you too there.
Well said, well said. So that is a famous night in Yankee history during the 50s. The Copacabana. There's a strike to Grisham.
Billy had some brawls in this day, didn't he?
Yes.
He was never one to walk away from one.
He was a good fighter, too. A quick hand.
Good song by Barry Manilow.
That was about Lola.
I didn't hear about the brawl in Barry's song, though.
There was a brawl there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there was a brawl. Check out the upcoming schedule brought to you by your local Tri-State Buick dealers. 2 more against the Mets. Tomorrow at 1:05 will be on Yes. And then Sunday, ESPN has Sunday Night Baseball. Monday's an off day. And then the Texas Rangers come to town. Before the Yankees head out west again, starting with the Rockies. And the Texas Rangers, one of their hitting coaches is Brett Boone.
Yeah.
We're going to see DeGrom in that series. He pitched a heck of a game the other night. Won 1-0.
Oh shit, just in time for the captain, baby. My bad, chat. Don't be alarmed. Here I am. There was a horribly long line. Line drive left field through the hole for a base hit for Judge. See, that's what we do. Horribly long line. At the liquor store next door. But they close at 10. In chat, after I make highlights, I have to go out after this. Not have to. I get to. I want to. So, you know. My boys were supposed to tell what was going on. I'm not sure if any of them did.
Yeah, and every once in a while, you know, you hit 4 hard, and they go at them, and then you...
What did I miss? Still 6-1. How'd the runner prior to Judge get on? Grisham walked. Looks like it. And Judge 2 hits. Bang. How we doing, chat? Sorry I've been gone. No, yeah, I went to the store. My bad. Oh, I fucking love you guys. God damn. Nah. 3 Ks? Is that right? Dude, the Knicks are fucking crushing, by the way. Holy shit. Yo, chat, have yourselves a night, baby. Cheers. Holy shit. And I don't even mean that, like, being a fucking Friday night zoo animal shit. Like, unless you're really going through, but even if you are, it's a nice little escape, huh? But everybody take a moment, just appreciate what we have. This current moment as Bellinger with a deep drive. Right field. Soto back. Track. Whoa. Makes a catch, but he's still a snake-ass bum, and we're up 6-1. Enjoy this, yo. Things are going well. Things are going well. In the sports world, at least, which is all that fucking matters for right now. All right, yo. Is it top of the 9th time? Did we see anybody warming up? Good thing is I do have my postgame pretty much set. Of course, Rodon will get the win. I got to update that part. And that'll make him 5-3. Nice. He's been sitting on 4-3 for a couple weeks. A couple starts. Let's go now. And then McGill, of course, would get the loss. He falls to 3-4. 5-3. Chat, by the way, thank you guys so much for everything tonight. You guys have been insane. This has been a blast, dude. And so we're going to have one more watch party this weekend. Again, I do want to watch one of these games with my dad, and I got to definitely be home at some point this weekend, whether that's tomorrow or Sunday. Well, shit, I'll ask you guys, chat. Nell, if you're in here, or Morgan, Luna, if anyone wants to whip up a poll or whatever, so let me know which one you guys would rather prefer. Me live tomorrow, because there's going to be one more watch party this weekend for this series. Would you rather it be for Saturday's afternoon game tomorrow or Sunday Night Baseball? So honestly, yeah, I'll leave it up to you. But just also giving you a heads up that one of these days I will have to go home. And I want to go home. Word. My postgame's actually, like, done. Let's see if there's any pictures. Here, I'll show you guys. I'll give you a sneak peek of the current postgame. I definitely want to go Bellinger, but I like to double check if there's new pictures. Hold up. This is our current postgame. Follow Yanks Av on Instagram and Facebook if you don't already, by the way. Ooh, there's a cool picture of Bellinger sliding into home. Doesn't exactly look HD, though. Word, Yari's in. Let's go, chat. Wrap this shit up, baby.
Yankee bullpen has been so good all year.
Oh, there's a Judge pick I like. Yeah, bullpen's been good so far. Shout out Loizaga. Big shout out Loizaga. Shout out Leiter. Who else was in? Shout out Williams. Of course, that's the one I asked about. I didn't see it. 3 Ks, yeah, that's fucking nuts. Fuck them. They throw back. Fuck yeah, word. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You hear that? Soto threw a ball into the seats, apparently, and the fans threw it back. Awesome. Word, I think we're chilling with this. I think that'll be the PG. Oh, you guys are saying Sunday, huh? Alright, word. So I think we'll go Sunday.
Love hurts, right? Fell in love with the guy and then he jumped.
Oh, Morgan, I'll fix that.
Works for Michael K. That's right out of Michael K's school. Right out of the handbook.
Yeah, word. Click like on the stream, by the way, if you don't mind. Hey, shout out Wembanaya. Wembanayama. Send in a super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Cheers to you, too.
And to Soto, and I see what he really felt. I think he's going to say, oh, it was fine or whatever, but I mean...
Oh, yeah, no, I'm... True. I'll be looking forward to Soto's postgame.
I knew he wasn't going to get a standing ovation when he walked in.
Word, it looks like we're leaning towards Sunday, so we'll do that. We'll live stream Sunday's game. Yeah, it's the fact that tomorrow's... That's so true, Luke. Tomorrow being an afternoon game makes it the easier decision. Like, more casual, and then Sunday Night Baseball. Yeah, if you don't know, by the way, it's on ESPN, Sunday Night Baseball, so a 7 o'clock start on Sunday. So we'll do that. We'll go live on Sunday. No watch party tomorrow. Word up. 2 more outs, yo. Got my post game ready. Of course, YouTube highlights will be up probably about a half hour after last pitch, maybe 45 minutes, depending on my internet. But yeah, all right, 6-1. All looks good.
Service experience possible. Spectrum.
Maybe 26-18, maybe 28-17. Follow Yanks Av, yo. I appreciate you guys so much. So much.
Slider will farther outside, the count 1-2.
This has been a good night, chat. This has been a good night. For real. I mean, obviously, but this is just awesome. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their Friday, by the way. Kick back, whatever you're doing, whether it's going out or just relaxing, enjoying the win.
Yeah, really aligned well for the Yankees. You had Rodon
It's good shit.
start off the series. You got
Oh, Zypher, that's sick, dude. Zypher taking his son of the game. Yeah, Freed's going on Sunday. That'd be awesome. Hell yeah.
off day helped, really, really helped.
2-2 from De Los Santos.
Get the bullpen right.
Bring him up, Lou.
Speaking of off days, Michael, I mean, how about Coney just sliding us out of here Sunday? And he just slides right in. Right.
What's the Knicks score, chat?
Take care of him.
I would check myself, but I have my doing my postgame. Oh, come on. Also, what quarter? Me too, right now. 80-46 board. Third quarter bet. Now, realistically speaking, I definitely should be good. No, I should be good. Now, we'll officially confirm on both our ends this weekend. But word up. No, Nelson was saying Nelson's going to game on Tuesday, the Rangers. Yo, how about DeGrom, by the way? DeGrom is generally balling out for the Rangers. Let's see, who would Tuesday's starter be? Might be a Warren, which word, honestly. He's pitching well. Dude, Waterbirds are so good. Word up now. Yo, JK, you said it, not me, brother, but bet. Next game is over. And yo, if it's the third quarter, that's sick though, because then I'll put that on and watch like the celebration. Yeah, dude, I keep forgetting it's at MSG. You guys are saying that's fucking awesome. But as I'm doing highlights, I'll have that on the background. I'll be able to watch it wrap up. Shout out Luna, by the way. Luna's freaking, you're awesome, dude. Hey, yo, speaking of our freaking dope-ass moderators, Morgan went to like one of the best games of this season on Wednesday. Morgan, you had some nice-ass seats too, dude. Morgan was, what were you, third base line? It looked like, just going off memory on it. Attaboy! De Los Santos gets Beatty. 2 dead, one more out, chat. You were like 10 rows back of the third base line. That really was one of the most satisfying wins of the season on Wednesday. Like, I won't say like the best, one of the best, but it might have been, honestly. It was so clean and like a nice, efficient comeback, and the pinch hit home by Goldschmidt, and then Judge taking care of business, the go-ahead. Just awesome. Awesome. Let's see, I got everything wrapped up. Every time I have a post-game ready, I'm always like doubting what the actual, like I see 6-1, it's like, is it actually 6-1? It is 6-1. Oh, Donna, that's awesome. I didn't see it, actually. I don't know if they showed it in live time, but I heard Case say that about Soto throwing them the ball and they threw it back. That's awesome. Or awesome. Oh, hell yeah, Eric. Welcome, brother. That's sick. Hope to see you again, dude. Again, well, most of you guys, if you're here now, you probably heard it before, but we'll be streaming, I gotta take one day off this weekend, which we all decided is gonna be tomorrow, and then I'll be back for Sunday Night Baseball, which I think is the right choice. Sunday Night Baseball is gonna be hype. So I'll schedule my weekend around that. I'll go home in the morning, watch the game with my dad, kick it back down the Jersey Shore, for those who don't know. Don't have the Dan Rourke lore, which is totally fair. And then I'll come back here, and that'll like start my week. Like I'll have all my laundry done, come back up north to Hoboken on Sunday. We'll do the watch party for Sunday night. We'll probably be live at like 6:30 Sunday. Now, of course, we'll still have coverage on Yanks Ave like normal for tomorrow. It'll be like on Instagram, Facebook, just no watch party. That's it. But back on Sunday. I love you guys. 2. One more, baby. I got Do Not Disturb on, so no BS beat writers can spoil the final outcome of the game. Put the chat down for a moment so you guys don't spoil it. Dude, De Los Santos' hat is a little bit too big. I saw Jimmy talk about that with Loizaga. De Los Santos' hat is like resting on his head.
2 strikes, 2 outs. Slice foul.
Dude, Waterbirds are actually banging. They're good. They taste good.
Yankees have doubled up the Mets in hits, 8-4, and they lead
Here we go. Let's go, Gary.
Now 3-2.
We're chilling. I just want to freaking. There you go. Yeah, no. Honestly, at this point, that don't even count, though. Click like on the stream before we get out of here. Oh, hell yeah, Jimbo. I almost called you Drimbo. Jimbo Freeze 007. Or Freeze. Jimbo Freeze, possibly. Freeze or Freeze? Freeze if you're feeling fancy. Got him. Maybe not. Just a waste of time. Delaying the inevitable. Although Lindor might hit like a 3-run bomb here and then just fucking waste our time even further. Oh, he's Ben, Tom, to be honest. I actually used to dislike McNeil even more back in the day. What's that, Steve? Oh, Soto last out! Dude, walk Lindor. No, Frosty, come on. Hey, Frosty, I'm a little bit scared too. I don't blame you. Actually, no. Soto would yeah, word. 300 likes and Dan will stream Sunday. Yeah, bet. Weaver's up, word. I actually don't want Soto to get up because he probably would hit a fucking grand slam. Hey, what up, Amp? Alright, I'm gonna put you guys down. I gotta watch the rest of this game. Which, if it doesn't tell you, I clearly am, like, subconsciously a little bit stressed about this now. Yeah, I just talk myself into getting stressed. Because Lindor is, like, kind of a bastard. And that's, like, the greatest compliment I can give an opposing player. But, you know, George Lucas would want Juan Soto up to the dish. You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker.
This is where you learn
I
how to
did.
warm up and follow the game.
The same way I will destroy you.
At the same time, you can save some bullets here.
No disintegrations.
Santos can get on top of Lindor and
Vader.
get him out.
I love Vader.
But depending on how this
Or just the story of Anakin. Anakin Skywalker. That name no longer has any meaning for me. Here we go, chat. First and second, 2 dead. Yanks up by 5. 1 more out, and we get game 1. Thanks, Blue. A little bit outside. We're up by 5, Longer Lord. And they got Weaver up. In case, Weavers might be in after this Lindor at bat. Right now, we're chilling. We're chilling right now. I don't want Soto to get up. I'll sacrifice my desire for cinematic sports for tomorrow. I don't want Soto to get up. Although Soto could fucking hit a grand slam if he does, and it still would not be tied. So I take that back. Soto can get up if he wants to, but I'll take this out right here. It's a 1-2 count, 2 dead, 1 more strike, 1 more out. Let's go, chat. Siri fucking thinks I'm talking to her. I'm not. Stop. Siri, get off, please, you fucking loser. Thank you. No one's talking to you. Here we go. Another 1-2. Ground ball left side. Oh, you bitch. That's what I'm saying. Lindor's a bastard. Now I have to fucking adjust my postgame, you little fucking fuck. Yeah, that Lindor, he's a player. What up, bitch?
Never easy for a manager. You can get this game under control, and they're saying
Look who's here. What up, Soto? It's a clutch situation. Do not walk him. Do not walk him, Boone. I swear to fucking God. There would be nothing cute about that. Nothing. No. I'll kill myself. You do not walk him. Obviously, they're not going to walk him. He's at the tying. Okay. You know what? Silly fucking crash up by me. They would never walk the tying run to the plate. Oh, and Weaver's coming. Ah! Yes! 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 This is what we're fucking calling for, chat. This is the baseball gods intervening, and we know this is how it's meant to be. Weaver versus Soto, game on the fucking line.
Even though if Soto went deep here, it would only bring
Take him out. Take him out. No. We don't need a... He's not Clemens. He's not going to... What are you going to do? Talk you out of it? Get Weaver in. Word. Very good. Weaver's coming in. Get hype, chat. while I adjust my post game. This is badass shit. This is badass shit, chat. The Weave Dog is coming in. Juan Soto the Snake comes up with the Mets. Game 1 on the line. While Luke Weaver enters to save the goddamn day. Against a reptile, a snake. None other than the Juan Soto himself. Or Juan Soso, one might call him. Whatever you want to call him, chat, we can all agree on this. He is a flat out, no good piece of shit. And I look forward to Luke Weaver getting the job done. This is Gohan Super Saiyan 2 theme. Chat, get fucking hyped. It's been a pleasure tonight having you all here. Now we take care of business. This is fucking sports right here, dude. This is what sports is all about. Dude, you know what? I almost don't want to get my post-game ready. I'm not. Bro, I'm not going to have the draft ready because I need to get the Soto. If Soto does get out here to end the game, I got to get that final out in the post-game. This is Anakin versus Obi-Wan, dude. Or whatever fucking floats your boat. Goku versus Frieza. I don't know. Whatever the hell it is. Fucking Iron Man versus... You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I love sports. It is the closest you can get to real life. Like, comic book storylines, fan fiction storylines. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is fucking sports. And let me play the clip I've been playing all day one more time. And it's a clip from Kenobi, and this is what I imagine. In this case... Only case, Soto is Darth Vader. Would never give him that aura otherwise, but Soto made his bed, and now he has to lay in it.
You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did.
I don't even want to show Vader, because I actually fucking love Vader. Soto has no Vader aura, but in this case, that line represents him perfectly. But here we go. I thought it was bases loaded. Oh, my bad. Lindor got a run in. That's right. So it's second and third. But regardless, Soto up. If he gets out, the game is over. Let's go, Weave! Oh, this is hype. I meant to put the DBC music back on. And he pops up. Oh, it's out of play. Sorry. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Strike this fucking no-good bum snake out. He's a worthless piece of trash. And yes, I do mean that. Twitter. It's fucking sports. This is why we watch, motherfucker. Here we go. Let's go. Second and third, 2 dead. 0-1 count on Soto. Weaver sets. And he deals. Pop him up! Oh! Yes! 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 Fuck you! I hate you! Die. I will now post my post-game chat. Thank you so much for being here. Reminder. Oh, I gotta get this clip up. That was the whole point of not getting my post-game ready. Yanks take game 1. An awesome game. Great vibes. Soto's a fucking piece of shit. And, yo, reminder. I gotta go home one day this weekend, so we decided it'll be tomorrow. Next watch party will be Sunday night. For Sunday Night Baseball. I gotta get out of here because I gotta make highlights. So we'll be bouncing in a minute. But yo, thank you guys so much for being here. I'll put the chat as I'm signing off. But Yanks take this one 6-2. And it was fucking awesome, dude. This is why we watch sports. I'm not saying this because I want people to like understand the way I'm hating. Like, I don't have to explain that I'm hating Juan Soto. Yeah, I hate the motherfucker. But I enjoy the hate I feel for him. Because that's when sports at its best. It's the same reason why people, like, whenever the Red Sox get good, it's like, oh, this is good for baseball. Same here, dude. And sure, am I in a good spot as a Yankee fan with this team? Yes. So that helps. But I like this feeling. I like going into games with this amount of fucking hype. Yanks take game 1. Post-game is ready up. Yo, reminder to follow Yanks Ave on Instagram and Facebook and all that. Post-game is going up. Yanks win. And now we're improved to, yo, we're 26-18. I can't assume a sweep. If we win tomorrow, I will. I'll never assume. But anyways, regardless, forget sweep or not. We're now 26-18. 10 games over 500 is near, chat. Anyways, appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Again, we'll be back. We'll be back Monday. Let's see here. Who's still? Oh, we still have 300 people here. Yo, thank you guys so much. You guys are truly the best. Again, I got to run, but this has been a blast. It flew by in a second. See you Sunday night, but coverage will remain on Yanks Ave. We'll have YouTube highlights tomorrow if we win, and of course, Instagram and Facebook, up to the minute coverage, all that. So, Postgame is up, and love you guys so much. Great night. Let's go Yankees, baby. I'll see you guys next time. See you Sunday night.